piece of plastics on top, and you take a picture of it, and they get back to you the next day, and within like 5 days you get another one. I
Oh,
love them. I have not. I will buy their case from now on.
I know. I saw they have the warranty and stuff to where if your phone gets messed up, but that's why I bought them because they're waterproof and stuff. So that's why I bought them because, um, like, cause that happened. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a weird freak accident, but yeah, like,
What happens if you fall in a pool? What happens if you have to jump into a river to save somebody or something? What happens if you have to go into a pool? You never know. You're just gonna
yeah,
go because you gotta go.
I actually thought that I was gonna have to jump into a freezing cold river back in December of last year. This car rolled over and uh, we didn't know if anybody was in there. And I went down the shore and I was about to go in, and then someone walked up and was like, "Oh, there's nobody in there." Like the woman's walked up to the house over on the other side, and I'm like, "Oh, great!" Like I was about to freeze to death, so that's good.
Yeah.
All right,
But this woman rolled over, completely flipped her car, and landed upside down in a creek, and not a scratch was on her. Like crazy.
Did she pass out?
No, like it was icy, so she just slid off the road. But yeah, like she just climbed out the window and then like got out. She was cold because she was in the creek, but
Yeah.
yeah, like she was perfectly fine. Like nothing was wrong with her.
all right. So, you ready, Travis? Everybody else ready?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
How come I clicked show macro bar but it's not? Never mind, I figured it out. I
Oh.
didn't the two macros.
Oh yeah, you got the basic attack roll, grapple, opposed checks at the bottom underneath your guys' names.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
yeah, if you go to
Do
the
I?
top right of roll 20 to that gear, you can enable
Yeah.
macros and make sure you have those enabled, obviously.
Do I have a character sheet?
Use the one that I sent you, the electronic character sheet. The one on roll 20 is all flesh must be eaten. They don't have an outbreak one on roll 20, so.
Okay, so the you just have my picture linked on there or whatever.
Yeah, that's for your token. I'm gonna use it as your token. When you come into play, your token will be on the map, and you'll be able to manipulate it and whatever. But
Okay.
um, we'll get into the basic attacks. You're pretty much gonna be rolling a basic attack roll every time. The only time you use grapple opposed is like when a zombie's trying to attack you, or you're doing like opposed strength or something. I pretty much always roll basic attack roll unless I say otherwise.
Hmm.
And we'll get to the target numbers here in a little bit. But yeah, we're like an hour past the start time, so I'll go ahead and get started. So
Yeah.
here's the introduction. Okay, so the group last left off witnessing the horrific death of Skeet and the other guy, Jared, whatever. Feeling hardly any remorse for Skeet or Jared, they continue on through the dark and damp dungeons underneath the mansion. As you trek through the stone pathway, you will come to a dead end with nothing but a ladder that leads to a steel hatched door. What do you do? Now, I assume this is the time you would take the rest, knowing that you'll pretty much hear that latch door open if anybody comes down, and the ladder is retracted on the other end, so you're pretty much, you know, good to take a rest here, and I assume that that's what
Sealed
you
tight.
guys do, yeah. Um,
What is this right here?
Oh, it's just some scenery I put in there for show. It's just some
Okay.
crates and
I didn't know if
barrels
it
and
was
stuff.
anything valuable.
No, if you like wanted to, I don't know, throw zombies into the barrels or whatever, just for if they were there. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, I don't know,
Aesthetic
just
reasons.
there for no particular reason. Oh yeah, and the
Now,
zombie down here is still going, and he's stuck behind the bars. He can't get out.
How come I
now,
can flashlight token?
Everybody can control the flashlight.
Okay.
so what's up with these rooms up here?
They
With the,
This looks like an actual like underground dungeon. Look, these all look like little prison cells. Like people were held up here as prisoners. You'll see occasional like a skull and some bones in one of them, but the majority of them are pretty clean. There's no human remains or anything in them, but it's obvious as to what their intention was. As you see this guy here who was dangling, being tortured, and then what they did to Skeet.
Yeah.
And then this right here was a torture chamber, kind of too. So you knew that they tortured people here. That these were some pretty sick fucks. So
Goddamn sick fucks.
yeah.
All right. Well, I feel like this is the only way to go, so I guess we'll just continue on through.
Okay, so you go up the hatch, go up the ladder, and you the steel doored hatch is quite heavy. It's not locked or anything, but it is going to take quite a bit of brute force to open it. You don't need to roll or anything, and it kind of squeaks real loud when you open it. But you will look out, you'll peer out, and this is where I'm going to send you to in a minute.
Yeah.
Just gonna move. Okay, so you should be in the dynamic lighting here. Of course, I know you're probably going to cheat and see the entire dungeon, but
I can't. Well, I can't. I don't know. It's not that I can see the whole dungeon. It's just I can see a lot better than what I'm supposed to.
yeah.
Can I use a Gestalt dice on dark vision? Because that's what I have.
No.
All right. Well, I mean, I guess I'll just start walking through here.
Okay. You notice. Give me a perception as you're walking through here, and if who's all ready to join in?
Yeah, I'm here.
I know Rocky, you're
Yeah.
still doing your thing, but if everybody's
I'm-
ready to join in, we can have you join in here fairly
Yeah.
quickly.
I'm ready.
All right. In that case,
I have. I type in my perception thing and it spits out the successes, right?
yeah, you do your target number. Remember, your target number is if you have any skills that that would help in perception. This is sight, so you're gonna get plus 20 because of the flashlight.
Oh, right.
And then your normal perception, and I don't think you have any other bonuses. So
I have a +3 perception for stealthy.
yeah, you're trying to see something, not. If you want to roll stealth, you can roll that separately if you want.
All right. Well, I forgot about the flashlight, so. All right, 2 successes.
Okay. You notice something rather odd about the construction of the floor and the walls. You notice there seems to be some dried up blood, and it seems as if it was splattered on this wall right here. And you know from earlier that these people like to set up traps, kind of like a D&D game or something. And so you immediately start thinking, oh well, there might be traps. Well, I assume that you would start thinking that.
Yeah.
And sure enough, as soon as you're thinking that, you see that this top stair right here looks like it can be pressed in. It looks separate from the rest of the landing and the stair below it.
So it's like a pressure plate.
Yeah.
And you said the blood splatters were here?
They're just all there's one right here against this wall, and then there's another one right here against this wall. But they look like thoroughly cleaned, but just because you are really focusing, you see what you're like. Yeah, there's no mistaking. That's old blood.
Can I jump over the pressure plate? Or
You
step
can do whatever
over
you
it?
want.
I want to just step over the pressure plate.
All right, you step over it, and nothing seems to happen.
Alright. We'll have the flashlight magically go forward for me.
Until now. No, I'm just kidding. You're fine.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Then I step back. Quickly.
Yeah, and you can manipulate the flashlight by rotating it to get a better view. What I want to see what all you guys can see. Okay, So you guys can't see. Okay, that's good. All right, you guys can't see the flashlight because it's restricted by. Okay, now this looks like it's a crumbled. Like the ground is kind of crumbled, and there's like this little spike pit down there. The trap's already been sprung, and hasn't been reset.
That's odd. I mean, since it's already been super clean, I feel like it would have been.
You also notice that there, like every once in a while, you'll see like megaphones in like the corners, up near the roofs. You already heard the psycho guy talk to you guys. He's clearly not right in the head. So these megaphones are probably how he communicated through whoever has been here previously or whatever. So.
Well, since I noticed this first one, I want to take one step at a time, looking for any more pressure plates, maybe trip wires, or I don't know, anything that might be out of the ordinary to make me believe it's a trap.
Okay.
Sorry.
Go ahead. Just give me. Well, you can either re-roll or we'll just use your perception you rolled before. It's up to you.
Just do it again. 2 successes.
All right. So, okay, yeah, you don't notice anything until you get to right about here. You notice there's like a little thing attached to the wall, and it looks like a string, like maybe a tripwire could have been attached to either end, but it looks like the string has been removed or tripped.
Okay, and that's what probably is
Yeah.
with the pitfall.
You would imagine.
Alright, am I able to step around this area?
Yeah. I mean, you can just duck around the corner. It's
We like trapped in this room or whatever.
yeah. Oh, the rest of the 3 of you guys are chained to the wall, and you're just now kind of waking up. You guys can figure out how you got here, but we'll get to that when you guys are meeting up here soon. So, using your same perception, you notice that the stairs, they don't look like the one stair where one stair looks like it's out of place or one tread looks out of place. The stair looks built weird. It looks like there are particular areas that are odd colored on the stairs. It almost looks like there's spots, but it's really hard to notice. But since you're paying attention, you notice them. They look like little blue oil stains, if you will, but it's almost like they're painted into the stone in certain areas going up this rock here. I can draw them.
Son of a bitch. This is the most trapped stairway ever. I've gone like 4 feet and there's like 3 traps now.
Well, that's what happens when you're rich and you have a lot of money. You know.
You booby trap one corridor?
You can booby trap your basement, yeah.
God damn it.
And also you see on the oh, by the way, everybody can choose one language they know besides English. If you know an English in real life, you know it in game. So whatever you know in real life, you know in game. Plus, I'm giving you guys an additional language you can learn if you want. But write it down now, so that it's written.
Should I tell them what language to pick?
You should not tell them what language.
If your character already has like the little feature, do you get an extra bonus one added to that?
Yes,
basically?
yeah. If you have skills or features or whatever that add more, then you would get additional. Yes.
And you said anyone I know I can have.
Yeah, if you're bilingual in real life, I'm not gonna hold that against you. The other thing with my games, what you know out of game, you know in game. So, like the knowledge you know out of game, I'm not going to prevent you from knowing that in game. So, what you know about zombies, shooting them in the head, and all of that, assuming that works the same here. You don't need to pretend like, oh, what's a zombie? I'm gonna keep shooting in the arm. Maybe that'll kill it. Just what you know out of game. I try to keep out of game and in game knowledge the same. So or at least as close as possible. But while you guys are doing that, Nick, you notice these little oil stains. It's like you're just kind of like, really, So, but what do you want to do?
I wanna touch one of the stains. Does it feel like it's fresh? Or like, is it still there? Or is it just like dried and stained on the
It's weird. It feels like you're pushing. If you push down on a speaker, how it kind of gives a little bit. It's like springy. It kind of feels like you're pushing down on a speaker.
How big are these
About the size of
discoloration?
maybe 12 inches diameter.
Oh, that's freaking huge then.
Yeah.
I was thinking like the size of a quarter.
No, 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 no. It's they're really they're big, but they're just you can't really tell that they're unique because they kind of blend in with the rock color and stuff.
I want to pull out my pocket knife and cut away the top layer because I think it's like a mesh, like a fabric.
Okay.
Am I able to cut it, or is it actual stone?
Sure, you do, and when you do cut it, you notice that this is, in fact, a more delicate fabric, and underneath of it is like a little, almost looks like a little stick stuck into the ground, and you would imagine that it can, if you pushed it in, it would probably do something.
It would probably come out and try to impale me or
Yeah, and
something.
this little mesh or whatever over top of it was to disguise that.
Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking. All right, well, obviously, I'm going to carefully walk around all these
Yeah.
soft, meshy parts so I don't get impaled.
Yeah. That's it's the that never mind. Okay, so yeah, you walk around them. I'm really glad you didn't think that those were where you're supposed to step. That would have been bad. But okay, so you get through that, and there doesn't seem to be any more traps. There seems to be a door here, and it seems to be locked, but from your side, so you can
Okay.
unlock it.
Yeah, I'll unlock it and go on through. Where's Eric at? Is he following me?
Yeah, a black hole. No, he is just kind of chilling with you. We'll just say
Okay.
he's just kind of injured or whatever. I don't know.
Why
Whatever.
don't you say he's resting in the hallway still?
Well, because he could join any minute. I don't know how long is
Oh,
the game, so I want him to
But
be
yeah,
able
if
to
he's
just
resting
start.
in the hallway, then he can join after that.
Okay, well, yeah, it doesn't matter. However you, he's not
He's just
accessible
there.
in conversation right now. So you
Yeah.
guys hear the door lock unclick and it
Ooh.
open, and you guys are kind of coming to still a little bit as this is happening. You see three people chained to the wall, both their hands and their feet, but they can sit down. Like the chains are really long for their hands, so their hands are like above their head, and then they're just chained to the ground. You see four knights in armor here, and each one of them has a different symbol on it.
Oh, God damn it.
Um, this one has that symbol. This one has that symbol. This one has that symbol. And this one has that symbol. And I can zoom in on them if you guys want.
I can see him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, did everybody pick their languages and know their languages, and it's set in stone?
What should we know, Monsieur? Or what should we know, Senor? No, I think I'm going to go Spanish just because, yeah, most cops pick
Okay.
Spanish.
all right.
Hey, I pick Spanish too.
Oh, excellent, Senor.
There's a language written up here, but I'm not going to tell you until all of you guys have determined
Yeah,
what
no,
languages
I've
you
got
know.
I got all mine.
I'm pretty sure you're not
our-
going to pick the language.
I meant Latin.
I already started off with Spanish. I do know Chinese, so I have both of those. English,
Can you
obviously.
speak a little for me, just so I know you're not.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
I believe you, but
你叫什么名字？
all right, good enough for me. All right.
Hell, I can say chow mein.
Yeah, you could have said Kung Pao chicken, and I'd be like, all right, good enough for me. Yeah.
No, I pretty much just said, "What is your name?" in Chinese. So,
All right.
yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, I actually chose Latin as my fourth language.
Really? Okay. Everybody else got their languages.
It was between Latin or Gaelic. That's what I wanted. But
All right. So everybody's got your languages.
My wife knows Gaelic.
All right. So now that everybody has their languages and it's set in stone, it is actually written in Latin.
yeah,
I speak
that's-
big Latin.
That is very surprising that you picked Latin. But
I knew it was Latin.
it says,
Nec asper terrent.
and it's written in blood, of course, obviously,
Right. Yeah.
Nick is familiar with this, but it says choose correctly, and you shall live to see another day, and then choose incorrectly, and you or someone else will pay. Um, and it says if you find yourself stuck, um, just know that never mind. It doesn't say that. I apologize.
Yeah, it's all good.
I
Okay.
think that's too much information.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
so there
yeah.
you go. That's what it said. That's what you see. And all right, what do you guys want to do?
So I'm gonna role play the situation out. So we're still chained, and he hasn't freed us at this point. You mind helping me with these?
I point my gun at you guys. I'm like, who the hell are you?
Calm the fuck down, man.
Dude, I've been through too much shit. Everybody's tried to kill me.
We
Who
all been
are
through
you?
too much shit.
If I were
Yeah,
here,
what-
Yeah.
The threat here, rookie.
Well, how do you know I'm a cop?
Look at you. Look at how you stand, you fucking clown. It's obvious.
I turn my gun sideways with one hand and be like, I'm gangsta, bitch.
Oh, shut the fuck up, punk.
For chisel, now unlock me.
Are you Tom? Is that who you're playing as?
I'm John.
You're John.
I'm Tom.
I'm
I walk
Detective
over.
Krasinski.
Yeah, well, why are you here? Why'd you come to the mansion?
That's a good question, Jared. Why am I here? How
That's
did
up
we
to you,
get-
man.
that's up
it's
to
your
you.
character.
Oh, okay, that's up to us. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I mentioned it earlier. I don't know if you were part of that conversation.
I don't think I was in here.
Oh
here
yeah,
yet.
sorry. It's you don't have to go with the back. Obviously, the background that's on the character sheet. Make up whatever you want for why you're here.
I have a question. With Nick, did you choose your background the same? Because this will be hilarious if you did.
I got a noise complaint, and I came out here to investigate it, and because all the other officers were tied up with some stuff in town, and so yeah, I come out here to investigate it, and the next thing I know, I wake up and I'm chained up here.
Who's your supervisor?
I am my supervisor. I'm a detective. I'm Detective John Krasinski. I'm in the tri-state area.
Oh shit, John. I think my boss reports to you. Oh God, let me help you out here.
But
I say, look on my hip. You can see my badge.
Yeah, John. You know what? I think I've heard of you around the precinct.
I did a couple classes at the on investigations at the academy. I think I remember seeing you.
All right. Well, I'm going to take a look at John's chains. Is there a lock on them, or
No,
they just?
there's not appear to be a lock. They do appear to go. The chains go in the wall through a little tiny hole that's just big enough for the chain to fit through. But the cuffs around the wrists, they seem like they latch, but there's no lock, and there seems to be some sort of like wire that goes from the cuff and it wraps through the chain. It seems almost like a cable.
Are there any symbols or anything around besides what's on the knights?
No, just the knights, the symbols on the knights, and then the writing in what appears to be blood or something of the Latin.
So I gotta be honest with you guys. I've been traveling through this now for a while, and this place is just one giant death trap. There's booby traps everywhere, and it's like, have you guys ever played like a puzzle game like Resident Evil? I mean, there's just these crazy puzzles all over the place. So I'd be really worried about how to get these chains off you.
I have a feeling it's something to do with the symbols on the wall.
On the knights?
Yeah.
What's in front of that knight over there?
Which one?
Yeah, which one? Oh,
That one there. Like, see how there's blue on the ground? What is that?
like the green.
Is that one partially crumbled or something?
Oh no, it's just like mold or something. It's nothing
Okay.
that seems out of the ordinary.
Okay.
puddle of water. I, I'm going to, and first off, inspect the floor in front of these statues, and then inspect the statues to see if I think they would move at all.
Okay. Hey, real quick, Rocky, can you go to? Do you know how to change your display name?
Yeah.
For me, and then anybody who's viewing, can you just change your Rocky to your character's name, John?
Yeah.
Um, if you don't mind. But yeah, you give me a perception. The flashlight's not gonna really help. Well, yeah, I'll give you like a plus 10 to your target number
Okay.
for the flashlight because I mean this area is actually dimly lit, so the
Well,
flashlight's not gonna add too much to it.
I got 3 successes.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay. All of these statues look like they are connected to something behind them in the wall, and it looks like the arms move, and it also looks like the emblem on the chest. It looks like you can push it in.
And it looks
and,
like
and you see gears and all sorts of stuff that apparently make you that you would probably I would assume that you would make you think that when you push or move, it's gonna be linked up to doing something else.
all right. Well, as I'm looking at this, I'm going to describe what I see to Tom, Jacob, and John, and see if they got any bright ideas before I go ahead and kill their characters.
I'm
So,
gonna say that's a good idea, Nick. Let's talk this through before we go pulling stuff. It seems like shit's about to get electric in here.
Yes, I could make out some of the words on that statue over there. It said, choose right and will live. If you choose wrongly, someone will pay. So please choose right.
Well, if it's literal, then from where we are, right would be the umbrella.
So
Or
in
could
this room, we don't see these symbols anywhere else other than on these statues.
It's right like it's painted on their chest, like and not to overuse it, but in what you would think is blood.
All the symbols are painted on the statue's chest.
Yeah. I just don't. I can't find these symbols and written in blood, so you have to.
No,
go with it.
I got you.
That'd be a hell of a fucking Google search.
Yeah.
Yeah.
push the first one.
One that I'm not gonna make. So yeah, but all of these are they look like this, and they seem to be rather well painted and blood, and you can see like the little drips from, and they don't look too old. If you have any means of telling how old blood is, based on how it looks, you're more than welcome to roll. Otherwise, you have no idea
All right.
how old it is.
I mean, as long as it's coagulated, it's old.
I'm
I
a
definitely
detective.
say,
I'm a detective, and I've seen a shit ton of blood. So
Yeah.
I'm sure
Uh,
my character has seen more because he's a nurse.
Yeah, the detective nurse. Yeah, I'm sure you guys all could roll. It would be perception.
Okay.
And then if you have any skills like medicine or healer or whatever, you can add
Yeah.
like a bonus. I'd say add a 20 to the roll, to the target number, and then whatever
Right now
all
I'm
that
play-
added together would be your target number.
right now I'm playing off of memory.
Mhm.
Here I'm trying to get my character sheet up.
That's fine. Yeah, no, that's
So your target
Okay.
number would be all those basically added together?
Yeah.
Good.
that's what your target number is.
I have no
Oh.
clue where any of this stuff is. That it would that I just need to roll one thing.
Don't roll an 89. I'm sorry. What's your question?
Where are all these things that y'all are finding, like the med kits and things like that?
It
I don't
should be on
have-
your character sheet under your equipment at the very bottom. If you don't have it, then you don't have
It just
under the
says
perception.
shotgun.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
Let me see here. Who are you playing? You're playing a correctional officer.
Well, it used to be a correctional officer.
Yeah. So under perception, you have the fast shot and the weapon training. None of those are going to help you in this case. So you're just rolling straight up your perception, which is 30. So 30 would be your target number. But the fact that you have an experience with this is just warranting the roll. If you don't have any experience with it, you can't even roll. So.
Sure, I'm gonna roll.
again, you guys are gonna fail a lot. I can't believe we've had that Nick succeeded so much going through this.
Yeah.
So the critical failure, it's not that big of a deal in this situation because you just have no idea how old it is. It's too far away.
Yeah.
You're still kind of dizzy.
Yeah.
Fucking taxpayers.
Oh, and by the way, a roll of a 100 is a critical failure, and a roll of a 1 is a critical success automatically.
Mhm.
How do you get that when you have a trait when you're automatically at 30?
If you guys watch our videos, you know me and we'll know how to use
What's all that noise?
Yeah, who's got the radio on?
Someone's TV is playing. Travis.
Travis?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can
Hear your
hear
TV.
your TV or something. No.
Sorry, my buddy said I had to watch something real quick.
Oh, okay.
That.
Because all I did was just click the perception button on my character sheet.
Oh no, the character
No,
sheets
no.
aren't used. If you look at the bottom, do you have your macros enabled?
Basic attack roll and grapple.
Yeah, you're gonna click
the
basic
basic
attack
attack.
roll, and then your target number. When you click that, it's gonna ask for a target number. Your target numbers in this situation is gonna be all of those added together, but for you, it's just your perception. So a 30.
Okay, so
There you go.
am I just rolling a percentile dice, or
Yeah, it's a percentile dice, and every 10 you get below the target number is a success.
yeah? But how do I make it where it actually does it properly? Like where his says
Click-
like my 3 successes or whatever.
Click basic attack roll.
Yeah, do you have
Okay.
you need to have your macros enabled? Yeah. Like if you go to
Okay,
the
so-
gear on the top
okay.
right, you can.
So the target number, my perception is 35,
Mhm.
and then do I get
Think you
anything detective or?
Do you have anything like medical training or anything like that? Any skills under perception that would?
Navigator, trigger discipline.
I'm sorry. I apologize. Tom, Jacob, and John, you all have experience with this. I meant to tell you to add 10 to your roll because of your past experience. I'm sorry. So re-roll that. Re-roll those rolls. That's my bad.
So you said, is it so like if
So
I get
whatever your perception is, plus 10, and then plus if you have like medical experience or anything.
Okay. So
Whatever. Like if you have like medical experience, add another
yeah,
10
that's
to
what
it. The first time we go through this, it always takes us long, but it'll be pretty simple after we go through it a little bit. All right, we got 2 successes. All right.
So it doesn't look like my Gestalt dice have been spent.
Oh well, it says your Gestalt dice is your age. So
Yeah.
if you're 40, it's going to say Gestalt dice 40, and
What's
then you spin them and
37?
deduct them. So it's never going to say for the NPCs are pre-built or pre-generated characters. They use those Gestalt dice to buy their skills and stuff.
Okay.
If you're playing yourself, you use them to buy your skills and stuff. And but essentially, all that's saying is what your character's age is. But they've been spent.
So they have been spent. So trigger discipline tier 1. Okay. All right. Yeah. So I don't have anything that helps me. Just that. So just my perception at 35.
Yeah.
Hey, Jared,
Yeah.
your
can you
perception plus 10.
enhance this picture real quick?
Sure.
Okay.
Not much better.
So it looks like a moon, a wind, and a sun, and umbrella.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jacob and John, you both, John, you know that this blood's relatively fresh. Jacob, you know that this blood couldn't be more than 2 days old.
Okay.
Okay.
The blood
So
seems to have been within 2 days. It's been here.
I was successful, so I passed as well.
Yeah, so you know it's not that old.
Yeah, you know it's not that old, but
All right.
2 successes knows that it's no more than 2 days old.
Okay. Sounds good.
That medicine knowledge.
Sorry that took so long. The first time we go through this, it usually takes a while, but it
All
gets
good.
easier. All right,
Yeah.
so, yeah. So, what do you guys want to do?
So we need to get out, and I think Nick is the only one that can help us out.
Nick,
Don't forget you have action points too.
Push one.
Oh,
Nick, we're gonna need you to be our eyes and ears. We can't see very well over here.
Well, I described the symbols over here on the statues, and the fact that they look like they can be pushed, and it looks like it'll release you if I do it correctly.
I believe in you, Nick.
I mean, you guys are leaving this decision up to me?
Take a shot.
It really is up to you. I mean, we have no hands to help you at this point.
Alright.
We've given you all the information we can.
Roll me a will real quick, Nick.
Do I
Could
get any
I,
bonuses or anything, or just...
Could I use my calm person? It's one of my skills I have. To give a bonus plus 10 to someone else.
Yeah, you know what? Well, no, because for what he's rolling for, it wouldn't make a difference.
Yeah, I just got a -5.
Oh, okay, well that. All right, well that. Never mind then. Proceed.
Alright, well, I guess I'm going to push the umbrella one. Or, no.
Stick with your first choice.
Think.
I feel like I'll push the sun. Because my
I
thought
think
is that each one will release the person across the way. But there's nothing across the umbrella. And I feel like Umbrella is a bad corporation, and it'll just kill everybody.
Have you encountered any of these symbols before in your travels in this place?
Weren't some of them on the door, Jared? On the doors from before?
Well, that's kind of what the will was for, was to remember something.
Shit. I have it written down, but I threw that piece of paper away from last time.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that sucks.
You didn't have the willpower to keep it?
I'll be nice. You something about one of these symbols seems familiar to you. I'm not gonna tell you which one though.
The
You
one
could've
that
kept
seemed... Alright, the one that seems really familiar to me is the sun. It's either the sun or the moon, because I know I haven't seen the umbrella one, and I'm pretty certain I haven't seen the wind one. But I think it was the sun.
All right, give it a shot.
Alright,
Okay.
see you guys
Kill
in the
me, I'll come back
afterlife.
and haunt
Alright,
you. Just
fine.
remember that.
All right, you pull it, and all of your guys' chains loosen up and unbuckle. And
Yeah!
you're free.
Thank you.
Just so you know,
Good.
Strange person I don't know.
if you remember, in that one room, that one armor had the sun painted on it,
Yeah,
on the chest. Remember that?
kind of.
Oh well, it was this exact same symbol.
Okay.
And it was painted on there the same way. But yeah,
What would have happened if I pushed any of the others?
you don't want to. No, I'm just kidding. It would have been there would have been health being lost.
Oh, okay.
You did well, Jay. You did well, Nick.
Oh, whew.
Yes, give yourself a action point.
Yeah.
All right, so there seem to be two doors. There seems to be one here.
Is there any weapons or anything laying around in this room?
No.
You could probably take this torch on the wall.
There's a door. You said there's the door right there?
Yeah,
I open the door?
A door right here, and there is a door right here.
I can't select my token.
Do you have the arrow select move
Yeah.
selected?
Yeah, I don't think I have control.
Oh, you know what? That's because you weren't in here before. Here, I can fix that. Yeah, that's why.
We should go through this door.
There, you should be able to move it now.
This door?
Yes, I believe that this door is the right door to go through.
Alright, let's do that. I already chose mine, and mine was a 25% chance. This is at least 50-50.
Okay, these doors seem very old and rusted. This one seems like there's something on the other end as well, prohibiting you from opening it. And this one's just gonna require a strength to open it. It's like
I'll
like a
try.
solid metal door, and it's all rusted.
All right,
The
one of
edges.
Do they doors you said?
I'm gonna try and
Mhm.
try to figure out if I can open that door.
What's that? What's that, Rocky?
I can't see the doors.
Oh
Like
yeah.
the- Kind of cut off, but
Yeah, they're
Which is-
supposed to be.
that's
Yeah.
fine.
Not a big deal.
Yeah, I just want to prevent those of us who can see the entire map from seeing what's on the other end side of the doors.
Oh, I can't see what's on the other side of the doors.
Oh, okay. But yeah, there is a door here and a door where Tom is right here. So
Well, yeah. What's your guys' names? We haven't introduced ourselves.
I'm Tom.
Jacob. Jacob Masters.
I'm Nick.
They just call me Tom.
I'm John. John Krasinski.
Good to meet you all. Good to meet you all.
um, sorry. The three of you who are opening that top door, all give me strength rolls, basic attack rolls with your strength being the target number. If you have anything that would you'd be able to add, like any skills that would allow you to add anything to that, by all means, go ahead.
I know I don't have any skills.
And,
A lot of failures.
John, are you
Oh,
opening this
wow.
door?
I can't believe it.
I can make strength endurance checks without penalty of darkness.
I'm gonna draw my gun and
Okay.
then open the door.
I'm surprised I got a success since my number's so low.
First, I want to listen to see if I hear anybody on the other side of it.
You hear what sounds like a circular saw.
Yeah, let's not go that one.
You hear it through both doors, actually. If you really,
Oh.
you gotta like stick your ear up to the door to hear it, though.
You know what?
Okay.
What are
Let's
these
quit
doors
the
made
game.
of?
Well, I'm
We're
gonna.
good here.
Tom, after you.
What are these doors made of?
Solid metal.
Solid metal.
I'm
Like-
gonna try
What kind
to
of
open.
hinges are they?
Very rusted metal.
Inside door hinges or outside door hinges?
The hinges are on the other side, yes. And all the doors in this room, the hinges are on the other side for obvious reasons.
What are the obvious reasons?
Because prisoners
They don't
are here
want us
and they
to
don't
get
want.
Yeah. Did we get the door open?
Oh, I thought I was waiting for John's roll on his door.
Oh, did-
Sorry.
Oh, what do I have to roll?
Strength. But Tom, Jacob, and Nick. Okay, so Tom and Nick, you guys are just like, and then Jacob, the nurse,
The weakest character.
just takes a run and just shoulders the door open and goes flies open and actually breaks off the hinges from all the rust and flies on the ground. It hurts real bad. You don't take any damage, but it hurts really bad. And there you go.
I wasn't able to open my door.
Yeah, you can't open your door. It's rusted pretty good.
Can we roll a perception to see if there's anything
oh, here
on
we
the
go.
ground?
Let me reveal.
What do you guys got up there? Did you guys open that?
I got a 0.
That
So
door?
what does that mean? I got
That's
the door
good.
open.
Yeah, 0 is a success.
Yeah, I mean, I just find it funny that I got one success, and I'm pretty sure I have the lowest strength, right? Everyone's strength is higher than 25?
35, yeah.
Yeah, mine's 30.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm pretty much the weakest party member.
Oh, okay. The way that the dynamic alignment works messes up. This is actually right here. There's a path above your head, but since I put the dynamic lighting on that path, it blocks it.
Oh,
But yeah, it's actually gonna. There you go. Put you on the other side there. And you can rotate your character. Oh, you guys already figured that out. So
yeah.
if you don't mind, I'll just move your guys' characters over there.
But yeah.
I'm gonna go up there once they.
There you go.
You gotta move the flashlight.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Hey, what's up with this statue? I don't trust statues in this game.
Yeah, this looks like a little gargoyle statue, but it's not facing you guys for some odd reason. It seems to be facing the wall.
It seems suspicious. We should
It
investigate.
seems very suspicious.
Is there
I think I
with-
shall investigate.
is there any blood on?
Is there any blood on it?
Yeah.
Give me a perception. Add 20 for the flashlight if you're gonna grab the flashlight, or if somebody's shining a flashlight on it, which I assume they are.
I'm shining the flashlight. We want us all. I'm
Cool.
looking for anything. I'm just gonna
Looks
look
normal.
intently at it to see if I see anything
No,
different.
fuck out of that.
Looks like a normal back of a gargoyle statue.
Looks like the Mona Lisa to me.
Ooh.
Tom, on the other hand, sees something different.
For real.
Tom, this thing, I mean, nothing about the statue seems normal. Like, you see actually that there's a small indentation in the ground and what looks like a small slit in the ground, as if the statue can be turned. And there also seems to be a little bit of blood stain around these cracks. It's almost like in the inside of the crack. So when the flashlight was being when they were shining a flashlight on the statue, you got a little glimpse of the crack and saw that there would appear to be blood stains within the cracks, almost as if blood was drained into these cracks.
Careful, guys. From what I've encountered, statues are known to kill people.
Okay, so I see that this statue is very, very creepy.
Mhm.
One reason is there's slits right below it, and you can see that there's blood inside it, but I don't see any blood around it except for inside those. It looks like the statue can be turned also. So
Very interesting.
Well, you guys kind of have an extreme benefit because somebody here speaks Latin.
Yeah.
Because this guy kind of wrote notes to himself in Latin,
Awesome.
thinking that nobody would know it, or I don't know. It's just like his his language. We'll get into reasons later, but it says it basically says storage slash confiscated items, I guess, on the
Oh.
door. There's a door. It kind of hold on. I gotta put on the dynamic lighting to see. Oh, I did that wrong. That's why.
And the statue is the statue kind of blocking that door. Kind of.
I know it's hard to see on the map, and I just
Yeah.
But the door is right here. I'm gonna draw it right here.
Okay. If we can get by that statue, that door back there, it says that that's a storage for confiscated items.
my
Probably
weapons
goodies
are
in
in there.
I'd expect
There-
so.
There's a guy here by the name of Skeeter here earlier, and I don't know what he was packing, but he had duffel bag full of weapons that they confiscated.
Well then, we need to get back there. So,
Yeah,
how
I
do
agree.
How high is this?
Kind of jump.
It's about the height of a goblin, if you will. Probably about 3 foot tall.
Because you can jump over it.
Good.
No, I don't think so.
Vault over it.
Can I inspect the statue itself and see if there's any like blood on its blade or hands or something?
I have seen that.
Yeah. Tom, you did not see any of that. But if you just choose to roll perception for yourself, just because maybe you don't believe them, or you just want to give it your own look, you're more than welcome to do that. But
I got 3 successes as
yeah,
well.
you see everything that he mentions, and that's it.
Okay.
Maybe if we move the statue.
I'm gonna walk up to the statue.
Yeah.
And I want to. Is there any? Does it look like it owns? Well,
Does it look movable?
Does it look? Yeah, I know it can be turned, but does it show? Does it look like there's any obvious way it would be turned, like scuff marks anywhere on the ground, or uh, on the base of the actual statue itself, or anything that looks like it's been turned?
No, it just looks like it's standing on kind of like a cylindrical pillar that goes in the ground that you could turn. You could rotate 360 degrees. You could probably rotate the statue 360
I want to
degrees.
I want to try and turn the statue sideways.
So like, so you can spin
90.
it in a circle. Or you're gonna try and spin it, or do like
That way.
Okay, so you're gonna try and turn. Okay, it's surprisingly easy to turn this statue. And when you get it to about 90 degrees facing this way, it kind of locks in place, but nothing happens. You can continue to keep spinning it if you want.
Is there enough room for me to go through?
Yeah, there's all. You mean you could have just walked over it if you wanted to.
Oh,
gonna walk
why have you
through.
been playing with
Yeah.
this statue? Then?
But this door this door is obviously shut,
Okay.
and it's a dead end otherwise.
Turn the statue some more.
Okay, when you turn it and it's facing everybody, this door opens up.
Okay.
And fire spits everywhere. No, I was kidding.
And everybody dies.
No. Nope. It was actually rather simple.
Yay! We find.
This is another
Looks
thing
like
where
sticks.
the bridge is kind of in the way. I'm gonna have to move you guys. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to pile each other on top of each other.
Oh
it's a
yeah,
small
just
room.
how I wanted.
Okay.
The man at the top of the pile.
Yeah. And you see this large chest here.
Oh,
I'm just gonna leave the flashlight in the other room. And you also hear the spinning blade, what seems to be like, and behind the wall behind you. It almost sounds like it's coming from another room behind you.
I look for a light switch.
There is no light switch. You've noticed this entire place has been lit up by torchlight.
I want to see if I see anything very suspicious about the chest.
It is locked with a shitty iron lock.
I want to
I was about
try
to
and break open the iron lock.
Give me a roll, base attack strength.
Yeesh. Oh,
Or you can use an attack roll if you will, actually, if you want to attack it with a weapon or something.
I don't have anything.
Well, let me.
It would be your melee attack plus. If you're just using your hand, then it would be like a 5. So yeah, you're probably better off just using your strength.
Out of curiosity, how long has the outbreak been going on since before we were down here?
About 20 minutes or half hour that I know of.
Jacob did it. He can save us all.
Probably
I'm
haven't
cheering
seen.
for Jacob. Thanks, man. Pat him on the back.
All right.
Yeah,
Jacob, you managed to hit the lock, and it just kind of like, I don't know, it's such a shitty lock, it just breaks open. And
Yeah, I
you're
got the
able to
chest open.
pull it off. Yeah, and you see everybody's equipment's in there, and also this is the first time we've had to do this. Anytime there's like a chest or like a potential for an item, I have a random roll chart.
Okay.
yeah, roll chart. Who gets the flamethrower?
Ooh. What I need to
Obviously
write down
Jacob,
what
the guy
that what was the damage roll for my sword? 10?
Yeah, 10.
Okay. So I have to roll attack with 10?
Added to your strength and stuff. I mean,
Oh, it's added to my strength.
No, it's
Okay.
added to your melee attack.
your melee, which is probably like
And
10.
if you have like a skill that increases your attacks with swords, you
My
do that.
melee attack, I believe, is 15.
Yes, 15
Better-
plus that.
Better than mine.
Oh, crack will hit more than 10% of the time.
Yeah, that's what's so surprising.
My melee is 14.
I'm doing my worst stat right now. Strength is my worst stat. I keep succeeding.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to,
So it would be
I get really good bonuses to my empathy and stuff, and willpower.
Yeah, I got some decent willpower.
Probably not better than mine. I get
40.
bonuses because I'm a medical specialization.
My willpower is 40.
I need a somebody give me 1d7
1d7.
and then 1d10.
You mean a 1d6?
Nope,
Or
it's
D8.
d7. The chart I'm using is funky.
A d6 plus 1 then, I guess?
You can just you slash roll and
Yeah.
then 1d7 and it'll roll a d7.
Yeah, I rolled both of them. D7, D10.
Okay.
Slash
I got
1d7
7.
is unrecognized.
It's slash roll space 1d7.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's see here. We got a 3 and a 10, or wait, no,
A 7 and a 10.
A 7 and a
Yes.
10. Okay.
Yeah. Gosh, I wish I could keep all those rolls every time. Perfect rolls? Yeah. Well, actually, I guess it's bad. I want the opposite.
All right, so you're gonna find clothing,
Awesome.
and it's gonna be.
50 clothing?
I can't read this.
A gentleman's suit? Tuxedo?
Gentleman's suit.
Flectarn? Am I reading that right?
Flectarn?
Flectarn. It looks
hell
like
is
camo.
that?
It looks like camo.
Okay.
It looks like digital camo, or does it look like
It
mossy
looks,
oak camo?
I'll show you
Is
exactly.
it
what
real
it looks like.
tree camo? Is it?
I gotta move you to another page. Show you exactly what it looks like.
Don't cry to me.
Why is someone crying to me?
Don't cry to me.
Uh-oh, somebody's dying.
All right, it apparently starts singing to you. That was weird.
Now we- Angels.
Oh, that's when
Don't
someone
cry
dies
to-
right there. That's the death music.
She's dead.
Right there. Can you see that?
No.
We could see it there for a split second, but you have dynamic lighting on in this map right
What?
now.
Why? What?
I don't know
Why do I
why.
have it on? No, I
Says-
don't have it on.
It says close R.
Yeah, that's all we see. If you move it up to the left a little bit,
Oh, I
we'll see
must
the
have
color.
accidentally moved it. All right, sorry about that.
Oh, you need to move right a little bit.
Oh, I
Oh,
need to
look,
make
can't
this
see
darker
shit.
on my,
You see cat.
Well, see, I can see everything, so I don't know what you can see. I
C-A-T-I-O-N.
gotta make it a little bit
So we can see
darker on my
C-A-T-I-O.
end, so I can see what you can see. All right. Gosh, what a pain
we
in
can
the ass.
basically see a square. A
You're
single-
streaming, so basically what we should be seeing, the people streaming should be seeing what we see instead of what you see.
see a
No,
first-
I have a separate window open for
Okay.
them. That's what.
Okay.
That's what it is right there.
We can
Okay.
see it now. Okay, so
So
it's
it's like
kind of like digital.
Like a woodland digital.
Woodland, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on.
Jeez, that should
Why
have
would I-
been such a pain in the ass. All right.
Why is it that you get to put it on?
I open the chest.
You get the first free thing?
D&D rules, man. Oh wait, this is D&D.
Yeah,
Hey, is there any bullets in there, Jared?
it was
one shotgun shell.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No,
Who needs
that,
it?
That was
Who needs
all,
I will take it.
it's yours.
It has all of your equipment the other people had, and then that was the extra item it had that they confiscated from somebody else.
I'd rather wear the camo than my scrubs.
Yeah,
That's
and,
why.
and the camo had one shotgun shell in its pocket.
Son of a bitch, I got a 9mm pistol and I'm completely out.
Could offer you my clip. How many clips did I start off? I had a 9mm. I don't know, just the clip I had. Or I'm a doctor. I don't need lots of clips.
You say that now.
I do, and then I'll regret it. But
Yes, you will.
There's nothing
I
else
recommend-
in this
I-
room. You guys,
It's
I assume
just
will
like in the
check out.
military. You never use your own or your own medical pack. You always use the other person's. Let the
And you
person
never-
use theirs. You need to help them, then you help them.
And you never go commando in another man's fatigues.
Yes. Never use your own when you can use someone else's. Always save yours for last, to your own self. You have to. Let's,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
As you guys are talking, you hear a little crackling in the megaphones that are on the wall or whatever, and it's like,
Okay.
and we all know the annoying voice from Resident Evil 4, that guy, the little uh, short guy who's like, yeah, you have. So that's kind of what it sounds like. He's like, oh, so I see you guys have found your equipment. Well, good for you, but you will be dead soon enough. Wait till you
Fuck
see
you.
what I have in store for you next.
Yeah,
Come
you
out
go
and fight,
fuck
you little
yourself.
pussy.
She is waiting for you, and she is
Oh.
rather impatient. And then it fizzles out.
Well, we don't want to keep the lady waiting. So
I think I know what he's talking about. If somebody else wants to lead, I'll hang in the back.
I'll take
that
point.
did not I said they can.
Take point.
Okay,
I want to roll perception to see if I see anything on the ground.
good idea.
I'm going to help him.
Okay.
Help him look on the ground. Okay.
Okay, nice. Anybody else? Is that it? All right.
Yeah.
You guys notice that you. Well, first of all, you guys will hear clicks like click, 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 and Nick here will notice one of the traps actually setting, like right here underneath this torch. It's almost as if after he was finished speaking, he set the traps, like they weren't armed, and now they're armed. That's the. You hear them echo throughout the hallway, but you physically see this one set, and you don't see any others in this hallway.
Okay.
Set.
Well, I tell them that it looks like we got traps just got enabled right now.
I'm going to say, hey, Nick, which way did you come from?
I came in from a door from over here to find you guys.
So why don't we go back that way and get out of here?
Because I came from the basement where I went through a ladder, and the ladder kind of retracted on me. So it's kind of a one-way thing here. I feel like somebody's railroading me or something.
Okay.
And I think they're hurting us in a specific direction. So
That makes sense then.
Yeah.
So we're looking for a way out now then.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just happened to stumble across you guys, trying to get out of here.
You hear the sounds of trains on the loudspeakers. Alright. Yeah, so.
let's get back.
Are we
to-
going straight or left?
Well, left
we
is
got-
where you came from. Left is this.
Oh, it
where you
is?
came from.
Okay.
That's, yeah.
Yes.
I know it's.
Oh.
It looks
All right.
Yeah.
I want to see if I can see how the trap is set up.
Okay. Let's see. Going off of your former perception, unless you want to re-roll, it just looks like a pressure plate of some sort.
Yeah.
Same thing, yeah. Just looks like some sort of pressure plate. Like, all right, not very creative.
I tell them not to go. Can you show me exactly where it's at?
Yeah. It seems to have. There's actually like these little certain stones. If you see the pathway.
All right. Well,
look like
I'm going to tell everybody that I'm going to point out where the spots are to avoid, and everybody make sure they do not step on that.
Yeah.
I'm going to walk over that and go to the next spot, and then look again.
There's another pressure plate. Looks like that. No, I'm just kidding.
That's a big son of a bitch.
That's a penis.
That's a
Exactly.
penis, guys. Yeah, there doesn't appear to be anything that you can see here.
I'm going to move up and earn.
Okay. And when you get here, I'll wait till you get there.
I'm here.
You see
A big giant pit.
something very technological in this dungeon. You see these like little like laser beams going across, like the Resident Evil movie.
Well, that sucks. And there's a big giant pit too.
No, this is a bridge that goes over the. Uh, Remember
What's
when I
this?
said you guys went under a landing? Oh, those are the red lasers. Oh no, that's just normal walkway. Sorry, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just.
Yeah, I was like, what is this?
Yeah, no.
What is this?
This
What do you
In
makes
fact,
you
at this
rather
point, I can
challenging.
just reveal the. I can get rid of the dynamic lighting. Don't need it anymore.
This looks very challenging.
I feel like I
Okay.
can see a lot better now.
I know. It
Okay,
can be kinda-
so can we? I'm gonna roll and see if I can notice anything that's having looking for switches or anything.
Yeah, good idea.
If you guys stand back, I can
I
set
don't
those lasers off. If you want to see what happens.
I'll set back.
I don't think that's the best
Hold on a
idea.
second.
Yeah, I
I'll
wanna
move out of the hallway too.
I'm gonna say let's not do that.
Yeah, I don't think
Alright,
that's a good idea
just-
either.
Just throwing it out there, Mr. Cautious.
Assuming you're up
Like
with them, John.
It could end up putting poisonous gas or anything in there.
Yeah, so I want to also
How
take
high
a-
is it?
see if
Can
I
we
can see.
jump over them or anything? Or...
They're like in different patterns, diagonal patterns. So there's they go up to the ceiling in some areas, and just like they did in the movie where. Well, actually, I don't know that.
Man, the movie where they cut everything in half.
Was that, I'm trying to think the movie where the guy has to maybe it's Mission Impossible or something. I'm thinking where all those little lasers are at different angles, and he's gotta
Yeah,
go
that
over
sounds more
one
Mission
and go under
Impossible.
another.
Yeah.
It looks like that. Just imagine that. They're all over the place.
Right.
You imagine if you were really, really good, and you could very slowly get through a hole here and a hole there, but if it so much as a drop of sweat fell on the laser, you don't know what would happen. So.
I still say we need to find out what happens.
Hey,
Yeah,
do you
so
have an empty magazine, Nick?
What's that?
Do you have an empty magazine from your? You said you were out of ammo.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. I was going to toss them through the lasers and see what happens.
Yeah, I think let's do that.
Yeah. Okay. Now you're on board.
I thought you were gonna use your hand or something weird.
No,
Why
I
don't
was
we
going
go
to toss
back?
an empty
Why don't you,
mag.
It's gonna
why,
use
why
my
don't you go
penis.
back and grab a torch from the wall and throw that instead of throwing a magazine because you might need that magazine.
you might.
I got like 4 empty mags. I think I'll be okay. Losing
But
one.
did I see anything? Because I was kind of looking for whether there possibly is a way to cut them off.
You see the little device that is shooting out the lasers, but they're either really high on the ceiling or embedded into the stonework, so they would be really hard to get to.
Okay.
But other than that, it just looks like this is pretty much what it is.
Okay.
The one thing you're looking for was an off button. There seems to be a little device over here, or not here. So let me move this. This is way too. Okay, it's right here. That looks like it turns it. That would maybe has a switch on it, and the light seems to be green at the moment. It seems to be some sort of an electronic device.
That with your thing.
And the one here has a red light on it.
I want to let you guys know that my computer needed updates, so I'm on the cell phone, which is absolutely horrible. So I basically can't see what's going on.
Oh,
So imagining what's going on.
I'll try to be a little bit more
Imagine
descriptive. There's a
a whole-
hallway with a whole bunch of red lasers going in every direction.
That's perfect. That's exactly what I'm imagining.
Yeah.
So I just want to let
So-
you know in case I don't see something obvious and you're like, why the fuck would you do that? That's
Okay.
stupid. But
Yeah.
The hallway is about, let's see, how long is the hallway?
So there is. So you said there is a switch, pretty much, kind of
how far
right
to
in
this?
that area.
Yeah,
There's about 45 feet to from the red switch to the green switch.
Does anybody have a tennis ball or something that we could throw at the switch?
It's not even
Mag-
really a switch. It's just it looks like a metal box. Think of your circuit breaker, but no door. Just a metal box, and it has a red and a green light on it. There's obviously electric conduit running through it somewhere, but you can't open anything. Maybe a key card or something would do something, or maybe it's remotely activated somewhere.
So destroying it probably wouldn't.
We destroy. Yeah, can we try destroying the connection on this side?
You can do whatever you want. Yeah, you don't need to bother asking if you can do something. Just do whatever you want. You know,
Ask
I'm
us
not going to
if
say you
what
can't
you
do
do.
it. So,
I don't
That's
think
good.
my medical knowledge will help it.
yeah.
Hey, do y'all think I should bash the shit out of this thing?
Does
can't
anyone
hurt.
have knowledge in
No, I get you.
Bashing?
electrics?
All right,
Yeah, I
so
say
you're gonna-
bash the shit out of it. I mean,
gonna
worst
bash
comes to worst, they stay on.
Sometimes the mindless decision is not always the best decision.
Does anybody have a mirror?
I have a sword.
Maybe try reflecting the laser back at itself and see if anything happens.
I
I
don't,
feel like that would just break the connection still.
Oh yeah, it
I
would.
don't know. I don't also don't know if it. I think it would probably melt the metal.
Okay, break away.
Yeah, if you're gonna attack it, roll me in a basic attack roll, and
Yeah, let's
do a
just bash
melee
the
attack.
shit out of it.
A melee attack with whatever you're melee attacking with.
I'm gonna hit it with the butt of my sword.
Okay.
The pommel.
Yeah, just use
I'm
your
gonna be
sword's
around the corner.
lethality, I don't care.
I'm gonna be around the corner.
I agree.
Good luck,
Yep.
guys.
Like the Tomb of fucking Horrors.
All right.
Managed to miss it.
I didn't success. I didn't.
You
We just lost another one.
sorry, I'm chewing food here. You go to hit it, and like you hit the side of it, and just keep going, and like hit the ground, and it's you basically miss it completely. You put a big dent in the side of it, though. So you didn't miss it completely. You just kind of nicked the side of it. Is what I meant. And that's it. Nothing Nothing changes or nothing happens.
I
Hey,
hit
real
it.
quick.
Wow, I didn't do shit that time.
Critical
I got a somewhat idea.
Well, we got a critical failure here. We need to resolve first.
5 is a critical failure.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, 5 or more is critical failure. And
That means you
5
gotta-
or more is a critical success. So it works both ways. So basically, you hit you hit it. You're like, yeah, you hit it, and it like in the red light starts blinking a little bit, and then it goes to the green light, which activates even more. Now you've got these green lasers going through here.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, god damn it.
This
As
is
I
like
said, this is why I said the mindless decision is not always the best.
this is like Christmas, Tom.
Critical
and
failures suck.
our Christmas present is more lasers.
Yeah, if you love
Well, the only
lasers,
thing
you're
I
in
can
heaven.
think of is to keep hitting it. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Let me try something here real quick.
All right.
So I wanna go up to this box and whip out my pocket knife and see if I can pry off the surface of it without doing damage, so we can expose the wires behind it.
Hello.
Okay. Hey, what's up, Matt?
Hey, sorry about being so late.
It's alright. Let me get you on the map here. Yeah. Go ahead and roll a This is a skilled thing, so roll me a perception, and if you have any. You know what? No, you're right. I'm sorry. It's strength. Use your strength. I apologize.
Damn it. Okay.
I'll try it if you can't.
So I just roll my raw strength skill.
Yeah.
-3.
All right. I see what he's doing, so I'm gonna try too.
Okay, you're able to open it up a little bit, and you see like a little bit of the insides of the device, the circuit board and whatnot, and the wires going in there. It's extremely hard to peel back this metal, though.
Yeah.
Gotta try. You gotta try again. I mean,
Well, Tom just got a 0 twice.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say, for the sake of time, that you guys eventually get this cover open, and you now are looking at like blue wires, red wires, yellow wires, and whatnot.
Anybody got an idea?
I say we just rip them all out.
I say we cut the red and the green one.
There do not appear to be. There's blue, yellow, red, and white. Okay, those are your colors.
Well, white is all the colors, so cut that one and it'd knock them all off. I'm gonna have a look at it and see if I can't figure out which one we should cut to knock these lasers off.
Okay, roll me perception. And if any of you guys have any experience with, bombs or wiring or anything like, no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, not me.
Not me.
While you're rolling that, Eric, you guys found 3 guys tied up or chained in the prison down here. Jacob, Tom, and John.
What up?
Hello.
And you guys are trying to get out of this little like dungeon thing.
Eric,
Looks
you're
like-
back. I thought you were following us the whole time.
Yep. In character, I've been following behind, but yeah, I just got here. Sorry, guys.
Okay, so what did you roll there?
I can't find my character sheet, so I don't know what my ratings are.
I got them right here. You're Krasinski, right?
Yeah.
I have urban survival skills, but I don't think that helps with disabling lasers.
Yeah, that's what I have.
This would be the electronics type thing we're looking at right now. Trying to figure out which wire to cut.
Yeah, it's just going to be a straight up 35 perception. Remember, you guys have action points. There you go. All right, you're like, I
Awesome.
got this.
Oh god.
Start cutting wires.
Now you have a critical. You're staring at a critical failure. Now you could use an action
wasn't
point, or you
me.
could not use an action point. Those are 2 options you have left.
What's the action point?
The action point will essentially make this go a little bit more in your favor than a critical failure.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right. So yeah, I think you guys all start with 1 action point. So you deduct your only action point. By doing that, you're going and you almost cut the white wire, and you're like, in the last second you switch to the red, and it's almost like too easy. Gets rid of all the red. There are no green wires, so you don't know what the hell's gonna get rid of the green.
What colors make up green?
Red and blue.
What? Yellow and blue?
Yellow and blue.
Maybe if we cut the yellow wire.
Just making up shit.
I don't think so.
I'll cut the yellow
it's
wire.
definitely probably much easier to get
Yeah,
through now.
this it looks pretty easy to get through now. As long as you don't just suck bad, you should be able to get through this.
What do we have to roll?
Leroy Jenkins!
Or you could just start.
Oh god! And that's Nick for you.
Give me perception rolls. Actually, give me perception and will. I want to see how well you guys can focus on. No, don't add anything. Just give me wills and perceptions, all of you that are.
Can we choose either or do you want us to give it both?
I need both.
Alright.
Okay. And let's see. Could I get a bonus for my ability to calm myself
seriously?
Yes, actually incorporate that. If you have calm self or whatever, add a 20 to your will, because it's exactly what you're trying to do.
down? Yeah. So that would put me at there's my willpower.
-2 perception, but I got 0 successes on the will, at least.
I'm not calm at all.
Oh. That's my perception.
These lasers
My
make me...
will. I'm going to use my action point and not have a critical failure.
If you I'll allow you to use your action point to succeed on one of the rolls, and you can use it after the roll. I don't care.
Okay,
Because I succeeded on one of them and critically failed on the other.
Yeah,
So-
critical failures are always bad unless it's like to see something.
It was
Then you just get
perception.
like surprise or something. You know?
The
It
perception
was
is
perception that I critically failed
Perception
on.
was like a skill thing. You're like trying to like maneuver in between these.
Okay, so yeah, I guess I'd have to use.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty safe to say you do not want to critically fail on that one.
Okay, so we don't just combine the scores. We roll 2 separate scores, right?
Yeah, because two
Yeah.
separate things are going here. You're trying to focus and calm yourself to get through these lasers, and then you're also trying not to like fuck up and stumble or trip. So there's two different
Okay.
things going
Yeah.
on. It's a
Well,
the
ignore my
mental and the
first
physical aspect are going on here.
Ignore my first result then.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go down the line. You tell me what you guys got. So Eric, what'd you get? Perception, Will.
I got -2 on my perception. I got 0 on the will.
Okay. Are you gonna use an action point or anything, or are you gonna stick with a -2? I'm not gonna say whether it's good or bad. I'm just curious as to what you're gonna do.
I guess I'll use the action point since I don't want to be the one guy to set off all the alarms.
Okay, so Eric goes through. He takes a little longer, but he's extra careful. And you see at one point, like he's getting ready to drip sweat on it, and he holds his hand out, and it drips on his hand before it gets to the laser. And he gets through. All right, Nick.
I got a crit!
Oh!
And you don't have any more action points.
I got 100!
Oh, all right. Well, good thing you go last.
How did you get
I'm going
100?
down the list here in order, and you're last. So good thing you're going last. All right. Well, we'll get to that here in a
I'm
second.
not that guy.
That's because normally when you roll high, or when you roll, the highest number possible, it
Yeah.
puts a green box around it.
Yeah, usually it's
So
good.
it's the percentile dice that I've rolled, and so
Yeah,
so-
red is good and green is bad in this game. Yeah.
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 So Nick, what did you roll? Perception, Will.
Perception, I got 0 success. Will, I got -4 by using action point.
Okay, so you see, and feel free to interrupt me and describe it yourself if you'd rather do it. But if not, you see Nick going through. He seems
Actually, can I narrate real quick?
Sure, go ahead. Yeah.
Alright. So, Nick, seeing all the lasers, Leroy Jenkins and runs as fast as he can down the hallway and makes it halfway until he finds a laser he didn't see, almost hits it, jumps over it, doing a fucking diving roll over it, and makes it to the end of the hallway.
Okay, so that happens. I assume Eric's probably shaking his head or something as he lands, does like a barrel roll. Jacob, perception, Will.
Yeah, my perception is a -6, so I'm gonna use the action point to get rid of that.
That's why they're
And
there.
my will was a 3 successes.
Okay, so do you want me to narrate
I
it?
can-
Go
I
ahead,
can,
yeah,
go
ahead and narrate it.
I walked through very cool, calm, and collected, but very slow and steady, and like you guys think I'm walking through water at this point.
He just walks
Oh,
through the
yeah.
lasers and they don't affect him. That's how badass he is now.
I keep my cool pretty much all the time, but inside I was like, oh man, I almost missed that laser at the end. Jeez.
Yeah. So, he looks like Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible, but he's on the inside. He's screaming.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta let my cat out. She's crying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, now Tom, perception, Will.
So I am successful on a will and -5 on my perception. I'm going to use my action point.
All right.
So I got this shit-eating grin on my face, and I'm walking down this thing, but it looks like I blew a 4.0. I can barely stand up. I'm zigzagging across this whole thing. It looks like I'm going to step on every laser, but I barely miss each one of them before I get to the end.
Sorry I denied your narration there, Eric. I probably should have given you the opportunity to narrate your way through.
No, that's fine.
All right, and then we come up to the massively terrible fail with
Here's his-
no action points left.
Okay.
Who has action points left?
No one.
I don't.
Nobody now.
No,
Yeah. We all
All
used
right, so
we all spent it on this one track.
We're all fucked.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to narrate this one because it's a massively fail. So
You can let us. Everything happens perfectly.
well, you may actually be making it worse for yourself. I mean,
No, I'm cool.
Here, can I just narrate the first part of it?
go ahead.
Okay,
I'll
so
fill in all the blanks.
so basically, I'm coming down the hallway. My perception's brilliant. Like I'm seeing the lasers.
Uh-huh.
But what happens is, as I get about halfway down the hallway, I see one of the lasers actually like start to move towards me, and I back up and hit a laser behind me, and then I panic the fuck out of myself, and I start sprinting towards the end. And then what happens? It's probably
I
the
get
laser.
my dice out. That's what happens.
It'd probably cut my head off or something, anyways.
Oh god, we're gonna red hive this so hard.
Okay. Oh, another thing is D6s are used for all your damage, and it's exploding dice. So 6s explode, and on all damage done by both you and anything else.
Well, Rocky, this was a nice one-shot having you here.
Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate you guys having me. I've had a lot of fun.
I'm looting your corpse.
I enjoyed picking out my picture on the internet.
Matthew McConaughey. Yeah.
I got dibs on his corpse.
26 damage, and
He doesn't die then.
you take a serious wound. Where the shit is my chart at?
I'd say I just took 26 damage.
Yeah, but you basically, it cuts into your leg, and you now have a permanent lint until you can fix this. Like your speed and everything's gonna be affected by this, as the actual laser itself melts into your skin.
Okay.
So I
Can
scream
we
in
call
pain
you
as I'm
Gip
on
now?
the other side,
Mm-hmm.
and I fall to the ground with a bloody gash on my leg, and I'm not happy about it.
And because you rolled so terrible, you get to re-roll again to see if you make it through the second half.
Where the
Yes, don't roll. Don't roll 100s, people. Don't do it.
I know from experience. I'm the only guy in Jared's game on Outbreak Undead who ever rolled 2 natural 100s in a row, I'm pretty sure.
Hold on, give me time.
Hey.
So far.
Yay!
Could I give him my ability to calm him down at this point? You know, give him a
Marty,
bunch-
Yeah, actually, if you
I
use
made
your
it
calm
through.
other, you can help him with his will.
Yeah. So you get
Already
a.
made-
Oh, you
As a
already made the
correctional
will.
officer, I should just beat him in the head until he shuts the hell up.
You got to roll your
Should've made it.
perception and your will over again. So what was that?
Oh, both.
Yes.
Well, that's my perception. So the will.
Okay, so you're getting.
Yeah, before you
Bonus
roll
10.
your will, let's see. Give yourself a 10 because
That's what it's written. So.
Jacob is calming you down. He's like, you can do this.
You can do it.
Yeah.
You can do it, John. I believe in you.
I don't think he
tell me
believes
what
in
to do.
himself, though.
You believe
You don't
better than what he
understand,
did
my
the
leg's
first one.
fucked.
So yeah, you're like and you try to walk on. You're like and you almost slam right face first into one of these lasers, and it actually cuts off some of your hair, and you're forced to crawl the rest of the way. But you take it's not so bad when you just normally fail, unless it just keeps exploding. Okay, you take another 3 damage.
So that's 29 damage I've taken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
How much damage do I have? I
Your
can't bring up
health?
my.
I don't know.
Yeah,
what's
Your
it,
health is 36.
Okay, and
Pretty
I'm
good.
taking 20.
Yep.
Yeah, now there's certain things in the book, if you take so much damage in one thing, you get bone injury, internal injury and stuff. I'm not really worried about that right now because I don't feel like opening the chart. I'd rather get on with it. But
I can help
I have
you.
a permanent limp.
yeah, I just gave you the permanent lint to make up for that.
We call
it's
you
a
the
laser.
Gimp.
You're not gonna get anything.
Nurse!
So, you guys finally see the door, the door out. It opens right up, and you see it is pitch dark outside. It's storming. There's thunder and lightning. And
Like the rain.
you are in the let me get your characters on here. You are and you see the pathway that seems to go through the family's graveyard, or maybe a graveyard for who knows. But there seems to be a lot of tombstones.
Well, before we kind of move on, can I guess help out John with give him some first aid?
You sure can.
Yeah. Before he just gets slaughtered by a zombie with his limp. So I need to.
You guys
do
are
I need
like
to,
at the first notch there, so I'm just kind of throwing it on the map.
Yeah.
But,
so should I diagnose?
guys
So I guess I have to diagnose how serious his injury is.
He's fucked up.
Yeah,
It's a laser wound.
It cut like right through his calf, and like it nicked some of the bone. Even like it's like imagine like somebody took a lightsaber and slowly cut through the meat. Almost.
Imagine a shark with a laser beam on its head.
Yeah.
Okay. So
A great white shark.
And then when he
with a
pulled away
raptor
from the laser because
with
of
a
the
laser.
pain, it cut it in another angle. So there's just like this big chunk out of his calf.
I get a plus 25 to first aid.
Roll it.
My perception. Yeah. Why am I typing?
Don't rub dirt in it. I was laughing so hard. Oh, thank God he did. Good. Congratulations. Woohoo! I think I might be beat.
So how this works, 4 successes, roll 4d6, they explode, and that's
Okay.
how much you're going to heal. To make them explode, you just put an exclamation mark at the end of the roll 4d6.
Okay.
So you heal 16?
Yeah.
Or wait, what am I... What's
The
up?
flashlight for more.
I just
The flashlight starts working on you.
What is the
flashlight?
Does the natural healing do anything towards first aid?
You made a good choice picking the medic.
I have tier 5 basic first aid, so.
Because you knew someone was gonna get fucked up.
Yeah, the book says it a little bit differently. I think this is actually better doing it this way.
Okay.
I'm having a blast.
So, you...
Blast already.
You got 6 rides.
The leg.
Speaking of blast, there's an explosion now. So yeah. Oh, my thunderstorm ended.
So I get back 16, which takes me down to I'm down 10, right?
That's pretty dang good.
Yeah.
So I say
She does a pretty good job patching you up.
who's the nurse?
Jacob.
Eric?
Like,
Sean?
He's a male nurse.
yeah.
Is it Eric?
Jacob.
No.
Jacob.
Jacob. Okay. So I say thanks, Jacob.
That's what I'm here for.
That's it.
Guys.
Yeah, give me perceptions. This is to listen.
I can kind of see, so can I just take
you
that
can roll,
perception?
You can roll that. That would be a separate perception because there's things. Well, actually.
Is there? Hold on. Is there a negative for nighttime penalty?
Oh God.
Yeah. Whoever has the flashlight just gets a bonus to it. So whoever's holding a flashlight, I don't care who, but whoever's holding it can roll perception to see. Add 20 to it. Everybody else is just rolling to listen because.
Okay, I'm gonna hold. I'll hold the flashlight, and I'm gonna roll for that.
Oh God, I rolled a 99.
Here we go.
How did I roll a -5 when holding the flashlight? I can't see shit.
God, John, what'd you roll?
Remember when I said you're gonna fail a lot?
Yeah, but not my
flashlight died.
Yeah, it sucks.
Come on, you guys probably all have better perceptions than me.
Am I doing this right?
Hey, Jared.
Yeah.
Remember I can see everything?
You rolled a 96, John. Yeah, you're doing it right. Yeah, you can see everything,
Yeah.
can't you?
Yeah, you're an asshole.
What?
Because I can see everything on the screen.
All right.
Oh, wait a minute, Eric. Not Eric. Sorry. Wait a minute.
All right,
Nick,
Nick.
you still see everything?
So, the flashlight, like there's just trees in the way and stuff, and I know you can shine a flashlight wherever, and kind of see what you see, but you miss this one detail, that Nick hears it. You hear a growling. It sounds like a dog's growl.
I'm gonna make a
Seems
pass.
rather close. Who has the flashlight?
I do.
I think it's Tom.
I do. Tom?
Tom.
Yeah.
Okay, Tom, you are now the sole controller of the flashlight.
We got the guy in with the flashlight in the back of the group. That's brilliant.
Well, I threw all of you guys over there. That's
Okay,
me.
so which direction are we heading then? Are we heading north?
Well, you can see the pathway, and it seems to be going east.
We should be heading this direction.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Shine the flashlight in that direction.
Oh, I get to roll some rolls here. Just a few. Son of a bitch.
I see trees.
Okay, you also, all of you are going to hear this. You're going to hear a and you're all going to see this zombie just kind of show up. And he's going to attack the guy with the flashlight because he's the one emitting all the light.
Yep.
This is a grapple oppose check. Give me roll grapple oppose, and the target number is your strength. If you get any bonuses for grapples or whatever, then add that. But yeah, we're still in the shitty zombie zone, so it shouldn't be too bad. Oh yeah, this zombie goes to grab you, and you're like, "Ugh!" And you push it off, but your flashlight's because it's in your hand, it's like shining light everywhere. And you hear the sounds of all of you will hear the sounds of chains tightening, as if, and then you hear and you all hear the dog at this point growling. It seems to be coming from the east, somewhere close.
Can I just ask a question about my character sheet?
Sure.
It says I'm a navigator tier 3, and it says +2 perception, or +2 PER, which I'm assuming is perception.
Yeah, it's perception.
And then it says +10 per 4 per. What's that mean?
Does that mean you get a +20 on your perception?
Okay, yeah, you're a tier 3 navigator, which gives you an automatic +2 to your perception, which is and then you get a +10 for perceptions for navigation in urban areas.
Okay,
checks.
yeah.
So.
Oh, okay.
A lot of these actually.
Only one risk per 1.5 mile wind point.
Wait,
what's that mean?
Wait.
Right after that.
Oh, okay, yeah. So risk is like if you make noise or you're sneaking or anything, and like anything that you can do that can attract zombies incurs risk, like shooting a loud weapon or making noise when you're sneaking. These all incur risk, and the more risk you get, I roll an encounter percentage and add the risk to it, and your odds of encountering zombies. Okay. I already rolled this encounter, but so the more noise you make, the more risk you're incurring. But if you take point, you can take formations where you take point, then you're incurring essentially less risk when you do things. Because you're like, shut up, guys! No, you're like really good at moving through areas quietly.
Shut up! Like lasers don't bother me.
Maybe you should take the flashlight.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan. I'm injured right now, though, so.
Let's give the injured guy.
Yeah. He's not that bad.
All right, so the zombie's attacking, correct?
All right, so John has a flashlight. You have control over it. Yeah. So the zombie, you deflected it off. That's all this zombie can do. These are like level 1 zombies. They're
all right.
Nothing. So that's it.
Pulled out my sword.
The rest of them are just kind of moving around. Okay.
What'd you call them again?
Tontos.
Pull out my Tontos.
Okay.
Tatas?
Yeah.
All right, you flash the zombies.
So, you said my attack is my strength plus my weapon.
Yes, your close range lethality, which is the first number there, plus your melee attack, plus any other bonuses you may get for using that weapon, which I don't think you have for your character, so that would be your number. But all you need to do is hit these zombies once to kill them. Yeah, instant kill, because they're level 1 muke zombies.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
They do.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Okay, so my computer shut down because it ran out of juice, so I plugged it in.
Okay. All right, so there you go.
Yeah, I killed a zombie.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about initiatives. It's you guys, and then I'll move them accordingly. So you guys took care of one
Watch out, Iron Man.
very silently. The dog you do hear a dog, and it seems to be the only one who's like it's now barking at you guys. And like you see, you guys can probably see this zombie. He's like walking towards the dog, like, what's the noise? And then this one is also like attracted to the noise of the dog barking. So he'll walk.
Yeah, why you have the flashlight aimed in that direction?
Guys, if I had to take a educated guess here, I would say we should move north and then move to the east.
Yeah, the dog seems to be chained to the tree, FYI.
I'll go this way.
We should save the dog.
Agreed. Let's head this way.
Wonder if it's do we want to see if it's a real dog?
You shine your flashlight on it. It is definitely a zombie dog.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's
Otherwise,
probably
they'd be
zombie.
eating it already. You seem to hear another dog in the distance barking as well. It has now been its attention has now been grabbed.
I don't know how to rip the
top.
flashlight.
You click it, and then there's a little blue tab that shows up. You click the blue tab, and you turn.
Yeah, a little square that is like above the box that you click, that you can click and hold and rotate your.
Should we roll stealth check or? We just keep going?
Yeah, you can roll whatever you feel is necessary at this point.
Sure, yeah, we should probably get through this.
Stealth might
Can
be
you
a good
keep it-
idea. There is bonuses for taking formations. You can take point, and then you can take the rear. And
I'll take point.
point and rear.
I got the
kind of
blade,
help-
so
help
I'm gonna
the
try
group.
and keep everything quiet if I kill it.
Dude, I definitely got your rear.
Yeah, point and rear kind of help the entire group. So like if point and rear
This is-
roll good, then the whole group as a whole like doesn't necessarily need to roll because they.
I'll
are-
be behind the point man, and I'll have the flashlight.
There you
I
go.
do have
Uh,
stealthy where zombies have listen level reduced by 1.
Okay, good to know. Yeah. Make sure you always tell me those things so that I know. So yeah.
I'm only good for helping living people, so.
Roll me a perception for the sneak. Those.
I rolled -4.
So it's
Open the-
what the heck? A 95, a 93, and a 99. How do you roll that bad?
I'm supposed to be stealthy too.
Oh my gosh! Okay.
So we all just decided to make a pots and pans band all of a sudden in the middle of
You guys
zombies.
attempt to sneak, and all of a sudden you
break-
just like you step on like a bird that's dying or something, and it's squeak or whatever, and like for whatever reason you guys are just making a ton of noise, and you just hear voices coming closer and closer to you since you rolled so terrible.
I feel like we just pulled a Three Stooges where we all like
Yeah.
ran to each other and started
bumping
poking each
into
other's
each other.
thighs.
Yeah. And all of a sudden you I don't know, something tells you that they're kind of coming for you.
Also,
Yeah,
Dang it.
my
I
computer
forgot
tells
to
me
add
that.
the flashlight.
Huddle up.
Yeah,
I
the guy
say
with the
out. I say out
flashlight's
loud. Huddle up.
definitely gonna attract
Get the
these-
weak man in the back so he doesn't get hit. Everybody else get in front.
I forgot to add the flashlight, so that should be a -4.
Well, you can always turn it off, though. I mean,
I guess I'll just have to beat them with an empty shotgun.
there
We
you
got
go.
one shell.
You have a shell?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got
I
one
get-
shell.
Yeah,
Did you say I get 2 attacks since I'm using 2 hands, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Beginning?
you have an FC of 2, so you, per round or per attack
I can swing
counter,
twice.
You can attack, but every time you swing past the initial, you get a -5 to the roll. Or anytime you switch targets, if you do both, you get a minus. You know, they stack. That's essentially what I'm saying. So anytime you swing more than once, or anytime you swing against a separate target, you take a -5 to the target number. There are skills that get rid of those, but you do not have them. So
I will one day.
Yeah, well, when you get to... Oh, by the way, Eric,
If I survive.
You got a Gestalt dice from last session you can spend on whatever you want. If you want to
sweet.
spend it on one of your ability scores, it's a D3. If you want to, you can make up any skill you want, or pick or use it to buy one tier from a skill in the book. If you make up your own skill and use it, it's a D6, and it's permanent. And you can use it whenever you want. You don't have to use it right now. So, but
I turned to Jacob and I said, "Stay behind me. I'll make sure you don't get hurt anymore."
Okay,
All
so
right.
they didn't quite get to you guys. They're really slow.
So we're moving up. Moving on up.
Okay.
Should get out of here quickly.
I got a zombie in front of me.
This dog tries to go after you, but the chain like pulls him, and his feet flip out in front of him, and he falls on his back from the momentum. The chain stops him from getting you.
I hit the zombie.
All right, he's dead. Yeah, they get harder. Trust me.
Yeah, because everybody's complaining that this game is too easy.
Yeah, good point. Touche,
Well, I mean,
touche.
Yeah, especially after what happened with me and Nick last Wednesday.
Yeah. Okay. So all right. That's enough movement for now. I'm gonna move them. John, are you gonna stay there? Oh, shit. That's right. John, he doesn't have control over his character because he's doing it on his phone. So he's with.
It's finally my computer has finally restarted, so I'm opening it now. But give me about 2 more minutes and I'll be ready.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give the flashlight control to somebody.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
All right.
Sign it in right now.
No. You've lost your. You've distracted 2 zombies to you, and you weren't even relevant.
You rolled
Son of a
5
bitch.
negative. You rolled 5 negative 5s, and all of a sudden you're an outcast.
All right.
Nah,
so-
that
You
only
do have
happens when you have 5 negative 7s,
Okay.
like
These-
apparently everyone else is doing.
Yeah, I thought that he was down there, so those zombies wouldn't have went down there because he wasn't down there. They would have actually went after you guys. So you guys are going to have some zombies you're gonna deal with. This guy actually trips over this tombstone and falls prone. So he is prone. John and Eric, give me grapple checks.
Oh no.
Grapple opposed check. Add your strength to it. Again, if you have anything that may help with that, add it. Okay.
Get off of me, nerd.
So do I get the +10 for having the flashlight because I can see him coming better, or no? Or is it just
No,
straight
because
up?
it's strength. Because they're already coming for you. And I mean you were trying to get out of the way, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say no.
Okay.
Did anyone? By the way, did anyone find any bullets?
Yeah,
Found
I
one
found one shotgun shell. Oh, you
shot-
found some clothes.
I'm wearing them
Nice.
though. Yeah. I'm wearing them.
Alright.
Okay, so
I
you're
didn't-
able to like get. Hold on, wait. Who's who now? Oh, I need to roll another one for. Oh, I did it wrong. That should be 2 versus. Well, that's my mistake. So I'll roll them all separate.
I wonder if I could strangle a zombie with my safety blanket.
Hold on a minute. Is it better to be high on the grapple checks?
Yes, the grapple opposed checks. It adds your strength to the D100 roll, and you want to get as high as possible.
Okay. So my 93 is actually good, not bad this
Yes,
time.
and they're not 93s in the 120s. Is not so they all miss you guys. When you have 2 zombies on you, they actually get to add both of their strength to the roll though. But I didn't do that, so you got a freebie there. But they all miss. And John and Eric, these zombies are starting to get on you. But you guys can move 6 squares. I think they can only move. Well, they can also move 6 squares, but with
Can't
all
he
the
move
rain and
less
stuff,
if he's
I'm
crippled?
hindering their movement to 3. So
Really wishing I didn't leave that knife behind now.
you didn't remember when the ladder went up?
Oh yeah,
fell
it
to the
fell.
ground?
That's right, it fell down with me. Okay.
Hey, I know this isn't the best time, but do you guys mind if we take like a 5-minute break so I can refill my pop and go to the bathroom?
How long are we playing till tonight, anyways?
I was planning on like midnight or something. Is that okay, or is that too late?
Yeah. I got a hard
That's
time at midnight.
Jared.
got what?
I-
Go ahead.
It-
Sorry.
Oh,
Travis has Bible
Midnight.
study.
yeah, midnight's when I got cut out.
Yeah. Okay. If we can go to midnight, that'd be great.
All right. Jared, your midnight's like at 9 o'clock for me, right?
Yeah, it's 10:30 now my time. So.
It'd be another hour and a half.
Yeah, that actually works out perfectly because that's normally when Trent I could talk anyway. So
Yeah.
that's usually the best time.
Does that work for everybody? I mean, if you have to cut out early, that's fine. Just let me know.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, time is perfect for me, man.
Okay. Well, yeah, just 5-minute break and then we'll get back to it. Don't be cheating and running around on the map. I'll know. This is being recorded.
Won't know for a while.
True.
Quick,
It's
everyone!
alright, guys. I already know what's on the map.
Quick,
too.
everyone! Kill all the zombies while he's gone.
I'm actually in on the computer now, so that's why the flashlight's been flying around.
Very nice.
Let me see.
What are you doing, Rocky?
I was looking at my character sheet. Why?
I just heard a lot of background noise.
Oh, that's not me. I can hear that as well.
Oh, sorry, that might be on my end. I'm practicing with a deck of magic cards.
Gotcha. It wasn't bothering me or anything. I was just curious. It sounded funny.
Yeah, I was just practicing magic tricks.
Alright, well, which card did I just draw?
King of Diamonds?
Nope, it was 8 of Hearts.
Aw.
Big deck. Wouldn't it be like Rancor or something?
You know what's funny is I was out drinking with my buddies the other day. We had a deck of cards, and I don't know any magic tricks, so I spread them. And I said, "Hey, pick one," And as soon as he did, I said 8 of hearts, and I guessed it right. It blew my fucking mind.
Probably blew his as well.
Well, he thought I was doing some trick where I knew it. He's like, all right, that's a cool trick. How'd you do it? I was like, dude, I just guessed it. I'm surprised. Like, I was more blown away by it than he was.
Well, I have a few tricks I could do. Like, I know the ambitious card routine, which is go ahead and pick any card.
Okay.
All right, you'll see it.
Sure.
I'm on Skype. Are you able to see my camera?
No. Oh, it says accept. Hold on.
All right.
All right, I gotcha.
All right. So go ahead and pick any card from here.
All right, got it.
All right, go ahead and tell me which one it is.
5 of diamonds.
Which one?
5 of diamonds.
All right, so this is your card, right?
Yeah.
That was
All
an
right.
easy trick.
Found it.
Got him.
Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make it so that your card appears on the top of the deck, all right?
Okay.
So, easily all I'm going to do is just go ahead and... Is that your card?
No, that's 4 spades.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Hang on. There you go.
Nope, Jack of hearts.
Wait, what? Oh, I messed up the trick somewhere along the lines. Dang it.
Yeah, I win.
I must admit, deck didn't jump right. Let's try. How much did I mess up anyway? Hang on.
How come I can't see your camera? How come I can't see your camera?
You gotta accept the video feed.
Yeah, there's an option to accept it.
Where is it?
In Skype?
Yeah, in Skype. Let me restart my camera. You should see it.
Which one are you?
Jolt's Wolf?
Yeah, I'm Jolt's Wolf. Did you get the request? Alright, so apparently I was way off. It was like all the way towards the middle of the deck. So I'm just going to do the right thing here and put it back in the middle of the deck. Just to prove them there's no tricks here. It
All
is
right,
going
I got
in the middle.
There's no tricks here. Brilliant.
I'm back.
It's a magic trick. There should be tricks.
Yeah.
Alright. It's in the middle of the deck. You can see everything is pushed in right. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and use a bit of magic here. And let's try this again. Is that your card?
No.
Well, now it is.
Nope.
Back.
How do I keep messing this up? Oh wait, I know what I'm doing wrong. I've been practicing another setup and I keep on doing the wrong one.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Magic's pretty difficult, man. Keep up the good work.
Yeah. Let me just go ahead and shuffle it. There. Now that's your card.
There you go.
Just had to shuffle up the deck real fast.
All right, everybody back? We good?
See, it's
So,
muy bueno.
I still can't see your camera though.
You can't?
I turned it
No,
off now.
He turned it off.
Are you on a phone?
Yeah.
That's why.
Oh.
Phones can't see cameras and group calls.
Okay, fair enough. I guess I could get Skype on my computer.
Yeah, you could.
Okay, I'm sorry, so everybody is good? Everybody's back?
Sí, es muy bueno.
Okay. Okay, so you guys were just attacked, they all missed you, you guys were able to bob and weave. So, alright, yeah, so you guys can keep, oh wait, you got 2 attacks on Nick and,
Yeah.
Tom there. So, here we go. Let's see what we got. Good thing they're spread out, though.
Whoop.
Oh yeah, it says Gary, but all the zombies are named Gary Hasterfield.
Poor Gary.
Poor Gary.
He probably rolls a lot of sevens. Or negative sevens.
Yeah, that's what happens if you roll two D100 100s in a row, natural 100s in a row. You turn into Gary. All right, I need a grapple pose check from Tom and Nick.
So, do I just put in my strength or? Oh yeah, strength plus bonuses.
Yeah, it's a grapple pose check.
So if you got bonuses
And
in
your
grapple.
strength is your bonus. Yeah, if you get a bonus for whatever reason for grapples, then you would. Yeah, the 116 is gonna beat the 21, no problem. Oh, on the other hand. These are little mukes. They shouldn't do too much.
Which one was the one that grappled? I mean, are you
did
doing
it
it
from
in a
top
certain
to bottom,
order?
So, the 21 was for
Nick?
Tom, and the 81 was for Nick.
Who was 44 for then?
That's an old roll.
No, that
was
was
one of the other zombies from the 3 that were.
I could have sworn I told this thing to give me a timestamp.
No, yeah, that was from the.
It does have timestamp. Why doesn't it show something different?
I don't know, maybe.
Because it just shows your stuff all in a row for me.
Well, they all happened at 10:27.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's 3 zombies, but John threw in a roll in the middle of my 3 rolls at 10:27. I don't know why the other 2 are showing at the same time.
I did. All I did was a 93.
You take a solid 1 points of damage. Are you dead?
Yeah, I'm bloodied right now.
All right. Take a power surge or whatever they call that in 4th edition.
That's what happens when you're Iron Man.
Yeah, that's true.
You take
You guys, Tom and Nick, you have zombies in front of you. Well, all of you guys kind of have a zombie issue, so you'll want to deal with that. There is no opportunities on this. You broke their grapple, so you can leave freely without an opportunity attack. You can just go around the zombies if you want, but...
I attacked.
You attacked? Yeah, that'd
The
kill
one.
it.
Yeah.
Boom.
I want to move up and kill the next one.
Okay. That was with you're doing this with your swords, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, you see Tom just cut the head off of one and then he goes to jab it into the skull of the other one and completely misses as the zombie moves to try to bite Nick. So that'll be it for you. Nick, what are you doing? Well, the rest of you guys, what are you doing? Alright.
Yeah, I wanna. I'll let him get his first, and if he doesn't kill it, well, he got
Okay,
it.
you got it. And as he misses, he goes to lunge at you. Well, yeah, you describe your kill. Go ahead.
So he lunges at me, gets a quick nick on my neck, and I get him into a headlock, and I start choking him, and his head falls off.
Okay. Yeah, it wasn't on there very securely. Okay. And John and Eric, you guys, you're kind of in a gang of zombies there. This one's obviously dead.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to help out, and I'm going to flip out my knife and stab it into the side of this zombie's head.
This should be good.
Let's see. So the lethality of a knife is 20, I believe you said.
Yeah. That knife, yeah. So
Then
your melee attack plus that plus any bonuses you may get for a knife if you get any is your target number.
yeah. So 20 plus 13, so 33. Oh, critical fail.
Ooh. Yep, I thought it had to be 7.
No, minus 5 failures is a critical failure, as well as 5 successes.
How do you get it to come up as the bubble and stuff like what y'all say?
Oh, slash me before you, and then space, and then type whatever. Yeah, you go to stab this zombie, and you miss as it like meh, because you couldn't really judge the movement, and you almost stabbed John, but the GM feels no. You know what? No, I can't do that. I can't let me feeling sorry for your character judge. Yeah, you do 1d6 damage. I'll let you deal the damage. You critically failed. You critically
I'm sorry.
failed.
I'm sorry, John.
No, it only gets better, as you get Gestalt dice. So just keep that in mind.
I thought John was next to me. I told him to stay next to me.
Well, his token's right next to Eric.
No,
So.
you said Jacob, not John. Jacob and John are two different people.
Where's Jacob?
I'm
Can't see him either.
behind you.
Okay.
My character's right behind you.
This makes the second
Can't see
ally.
his face.
Yeah, because you
Yeah,
gotta
Nick,
move you
this
gotta
makes the
rotate your
second-
character.
Hey Nick, this makes the second ally I've shot or stabbed.
Yeah.
I see you now.
All right, so John, you take 2 points of damage as you're nicked by this knife.
Sorry,
And
man.
then John is the cop.
Yeah, John is is just getting turned into the bitch of the session. Just getting hit left and right.
Annihilated.
But John, what are you doing?
It's only a flesh wound.
Yeah, it's only a little nick. You've had worse. You've had a laser into your calf.
So you said I just took another 6?
You took 2 points of damage.
Oh, 2. Okay. So I'm down 12 damage right now.
Yeah, you see Eric goes to try and stabs the zombie, and the zombie awkwardly moves, and he nicks your arm or something with the knife.
Okay. Well, I'm going to pull out my bottle of alcohol and try to hit one over the head with it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to turn and run.
Okay. Your melee attack plus 10 10 for the bottle, and anything else you may get. You know the drill. That'd be your target number.
All right, I tried to download my character sheet. Oh, well. So I have a 35 strength, and then I don't think I get any bonuses, so I just get a plus 10 for the bottle, so 45.
No, you get your melee attack plus the 10 for the bottle as the lethality.
Okay.
Yeah, the grapple strength is how the zombies attack. That's when you attack, you just do the basic attack roll. Yeah, I know it's confusing, but
Okay, so my melee attack is 12.
yeah, plus
Plus my
lethality.
strength. Where's lethality?
No,
written at?
your strength is incorporated into the melee attack. The formula's weird. That's why it seems so low compared to your strength. But the melee attack is like your strength divided by 10, your perception divided by 5, or no, your strength divided by 5, your perception divided by 10, and then your will divided by 15 or something. You add that number together, and that's your melee attack. I know, it's weird. And then you add your lethality. Each weapon should have a number slash number slash number, or number slash 0 or dash or something. The first number is close range, the second is medium range, and the third is long range.
So I only have a 12 on my melee attack.
Well, you get to add your lethality to it. So let's see here. What is you are using?
I'm using Detective John Krasinski.
Liquor.
But it doesn't say anything about lethality.
Okay, yeah, everything's a weapon in this game. So if you're using a liquor bottle, I'm gonna give it a. See how your pistol cartridges have 20/15/10?
Yeah.
Your liquor bottle's gonna be a 10. Or no, what did I say? 10 or 20? It doesn't. Yeah. Let's just go.
You're gonna make it as lethal as my sword?
Yeah, no, that does make sense. It's gonna be a 10/0/0.
That's what my sword is, a 10.
Okay, then it'll be a 5/0/0. It has to have something.
I tell you what, if you get hit by a fucking bottle, you'll know it.
Yeah.
I'm actually wondering how a sword has less lethality than a knife.
Yeah, I know. That's what I don't understand either.
It's not a normal.
It's a decorative sword.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just had the 12 and the 10, right? Or the
Yep.
12 and the 5.
Yeah. What's the lethality of your swords?
10.
10?
That's what you told me.
Well, that's what the book told you. Let's go ahead. Yeah, I think that's too low. I think those should be. And I apologize for not getting on that, but let's make those like a 25.
Okay.
It makes more sense. Sorry
So
about
I
that.
thought
Was the katana?
The
35?
katana was a 35, but if
Okay.
it was a katana in my game, it would be like a 45. So.
Yeah, and you're not using that since you're
Yeah.
kind of going off. You
Yeah,
want to go off
and-
that
and,
picture.
Yeah, you need to know how to use the katana too.
Yeah,
so-
I like the picture. At least it gives me a basics for something.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah.
So
like
the
it
liquor
does.
bottle will be 500. So you'll add 5 plus your melee attack. So 12 plus 5. So you have a 17, and that's going to be your attack.
that's horrendous.
It is. You're not good with hitting things with bottles.
My strength is 30.
You don't have a melee weapon?
My strength is 35, and I had a horrible time swinging that dagger.
Boom, that happened. I neck myself with the bottle and kill myself.
Yeah, you hit it with the bottle, but the bottle doesn't break, and then it doesn't phase the zombie at all.
And I cut myself on the broken charge.
And you just feel embarrassed. You hurt yourself through
Yeah,
embarrassment.
you might want to stick with your pistol. You think to yourself. Alright, so,
You said you think to yourself, and all of a sudden,
What a wonderful world.
what a wonderful world came to my head.
What
My
a
brain
wonder-
does that.
alright, so,
Put music.
Eric, attack on you, and then attack on John. Both
So-
grapple.
Well, regardless,
Back off.
once I hit that guy, I wanted to take off running with the other people.
Uh-oh. Back off, dude.
Okay, well then they're both gonna attack Eric. Actually, no, there's 3 of them. There's 3. Oh, here, take your flashlight with you.
Why, John?
You
Why?
see, John just leaves Eric in the dust.
I thought we were all running.
If you want to run, Eric, you can run.
Yeah, I'm running.
Okay.
Screw this.
No, he's going to agree to get attacked by 3 fucking zombies.
You should.
I'll go attack. I'll go fight him.
Okay,
As a
yeah.
survivalist, this is what I'll say. I don't have to be quick, I just have to be faster than one guy.
Yes, you guys can run 6, and they can only run 3. So, because you can
Let's
handle
get outta
blood
here.
better than they can. So,
You don't have
They're
to
gonna-
get to -5 then.
yeah, I didn't know you were running, so I didn't hear you were running, so I didn't know.
Okay.
I just play it as I see it.
Yep.
Maybe you wanted to fight them. Maybe you're like, well, fuck you, zombies. I want to kill you.
Well, I'm not doing good at that.
Well, it's definitely not.
All right, so you guys run off. It's pretty much a straight shot here. This zombie's not going to be able to get you guys. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. At the most, he'll be able to get here, but you guys will just go around him. So, you really don't see them that well, but you can hear their moans, so you have an idea of how close they are, so you know where to go to avoid them, is why I'm assuming you're just going to go around it. So that doesn't mean that they're all not following you. And you guys continue on, and you see the path. You see at the end of this path is a cottage, like a small little cottage.
The cottage. With
Looks like
the
a very.
this is
safe
a
location.
top-down view of the cottage, correct?
Yes. Oh, ignore Gary. I'll get rid of him here in a second.
Hey, Gary. Come here, you zombie.
He runs. I don't think we'll get to Gary tonight, unfortunately. But yeah, you see this little cottage.
I'm gonna roll perception.
All right.
For what?
look around to see if I see anything. Like we're seeing those stepstones coming up to it, so there's bound to be a door. So could there be a trap next to the door, or
There's a window here where this little green window ledge is, and you see the flicker of candlelight inside, and you could have sworn you see movement, but you no longer see it now that you keep looking. You just, for that split moment, you thought you saw movement.
Do I recognize where we're at in the town?
You are in this person who owns this mansion's massive landscape. So somewhere in his backyard, he owns like acres upon acres of land.
Okay.
If you've played the first Resident Evil, remember where you go all the way back into the cottage?
Yeah.
This is that cottage. This is an exact replica built of the.
I want to knock on the door.
Okay. You knock on the door, and you hear a.
I want to kick in the door.
And you hear the sound of chains scraping across the floor.
That sounds
They don't
pretty
seem like
definitive.
very nice house guests.
And you also hear zombies coming in from behind you.
Seems like I want to go inside, so I want to try and open the door.
It opens. It's not locked.
All right, walk in.
Yeah.
I gotta shine the flashlight in there first.
No.
Flashlight.
John, you better move. You're getting surrounded.
Yeah, I'm gonna move them here in a second. I'm just there you go there.
No,
Is this
John.
official Resident Evil music?
This is. I don't think it is. Oh, this is 28 days later.
Oh, okay.
Or 28 weeks. I don't know which one it's from. I think 28 days later. All right, so you guys walk in, and
There's none here. Yeah.
I shine the flashlight in there real fast, and then if it's clear enough for us to go in there, I run in.
this door right here is shut, and you hear a moaning from the other side. This door does not exist. Actually, it does exist, but it is shut and boarded up.
And we should do the same about this door we came through.
Yeah. I'm gonna go shut that door.
And barricade it.
Everybody
the
give me
table.
perception spot.
All right. Wow! Now everyone's succeeding.
Oh,
Oh.
the gimp messed up.
Barricade the doors.
Woohoo!
Oh my God, he didn't do a -6.
I have the, I said I have the lowest perception and strength. It's not my thing.
If I rolled
So-
good, that can only mean one thing. Someone else here is the bad luck sponge for once.
Nick, Eric, and John. So everybody but Jacob. Jacob, you're too busy focusing in on the zombies coming towards the window, and every time the
Okay.
lightning flashes, you see them get closer and closer.
Yeah.
The rest of you guys notice there is something on the mantle here that seems. Well, Nick, and Eric, you'll notice it first because you already know kind of what it might be. It's a wooden key.
Oh, son of a bitch.
And on it is the shape of a sword.
Hey, the sword, the fake sword key.
Yeah, wasn't that in the 4 doors from the beginning?
Yeah, top floor, door on the right.
Oh, so you remember those? Because I kind of threw away my notes.
Yeah, top floor, door on the right. There's a pedestal there where we can put this that will allow us to swap it and not get killed when the spikes come in after us.
You know what? Give yourself an action point for taking notes there. I always appreciate somebody who takes notes
And
Well,
not-
I
and
want
doesn't
to
throw
take
them
the key
away.
and give it to Eric.
Okay. All right, you write down in your inventory a wooden sword key.
Hey, what is this right here?
It is a
That's a table.
No, what's that red thing?
3 candles.
The head.
Damn it.
I also have something a video I wish to send you from the actual game. You don't have to watch it if you don't want to, but it's basically a little note you're going to find on the table. And then also you're going to look through this door is a window, and you're going to see something. Yeah, just skip to 328 on this video if you decide to watch it. And then read the note, and that's it. Through the window, I can show you what you see.
Where's this video at?
I posted on Roll20, the link.
I didn't see it on Roll20.
Yeah, can you put it in Skype?
Oh, it helps if I hit enter.
Oh, yeah, that would work.
Oh, I'll put it on Skype too, just in case. Yeah, and skip to 328. And you'll see, those of you who have played the game know who this is. If you're more than welcome to spit out who it is.
It's Jill Valentine.
Oh, that was, came out bigger than I thought.
Hang on, I just started smelling sulfur for some reason. Hang on, guys. I need to be back. I need to go see what the smell's coming from.
Okay.
Is it the family picture?
Yeah, you'll see the notes scribbled on it. That's you'll see all that on the paper. Yeah, so that's just it's easier than me reading it. It's because you need to see how everything's spelled to get the full effect. I feel so. But when you're done reading that, you'll see a picture on Roll20 of the creature. If you wish to see it in action on the game, you can actually skip to 5 minutes.
Yeah. Said skip to 5.
Well, 328 for the note, and then 5 minutes for the creature you see in this other room. The door's shut, but you can see through the door. It's like a window. But when you guys are done with that, let me know, and we'll resume.
And you said how far along for the animal?
5 minutes.
Okay. I draw my swords.
Again, this door is shut.
Wow, son of a bitch.
Anybody know who that is?
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Don't look it up on the internet. I need just tell me.
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Nope. Anybody?
Maggie.
No.
The guy from 300.
Oh, come on. You guys know who it is.
It's Pyramid Head. Without the pyramid.
Okay. It's Lisa. Come on.
Who's Lisa?
Lisa Trevor.
I don't remember.
No.
Oh, nope. I don't remember.
She's like a big part of the first game. Uh-huh.
Dude, I haven't
don't
played
remember
the game
that.
in years.
No.
No, I don't blame you. She when the Spencer and Ashford got together, they hired on this Trevor, but his family arrived ahead of time, and they actually started doing experiments on his family before he got there. And so his daughter Lisa was actually one of the first people to be injected with the T virus.
Oh shit.
Fun
And is
fact.
she there? Is she there attacking us, or is she like?
She's here in this cottage, and she's also the first time you see her is here in this cottage in the actual game too. If you watched the video there, you
Let's kill it.
This is the same cottage you saw in the video. So.
I am ready to kill it.
Well, the door's shut, and she's kind of like got her hands like, and she's like, meh. She's like not like banging up against the door. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell like what her state of being. She just seems crazy, just like she does in the video.
A zombie is a zombie.
Yeah, zombie's a zombie. So. So you bursting down the door? You blowing through? How are you doing this? Or what are you doing?
Well,
just open the door.
All right, yeah, you can open the door, and she's going to attempt to lunge out at you. You'll be able to get an attack off before so, though.
All right.
Oh, by the way, she's actually this size. No, I'm just kidding.
Yep, there you go. A success.
Would you guys rather roll initiatives? Does that work better for you guys, or are you okay with just them going and then you going?
Yeah, that's fine.
Book says you guys are all supposed to like secretly write down what you're doing, and then I say, all right, what's everybody doing? And then whatever you wrote down is what you do, regardless of the order. But I don't like that.
And
I did want to barricade like the door too, though, just in case.
What was the damage?
The damage?
Yeah, for my sword.
Oh, for each success, it's 1d6 damage for any weapon per success. And it's exploding dice, so reroll. Roll
what? Roll it again?
Yeah, and add the 6 to it.
Okay.
Okay, so 7 damage. So you do 7 damage.
Oh, what's going on? Who's rubbing their mic all over the place?
I'm not sure.
What's eating something? All right. With my next swing, you said it's -5, right?
Yeah.
3, -3.
Okay, so you fail. Alright, she's gonna attempt to grab you immediately. Grapple pose check.
And it's just that, my strength, right?
Yep.
Yeah. You notice that she seems rather strong for her small size.
Zombie.
Not strong enough. She goes to grab you, and you just get out of the way.
I lunge backwards, and I push myself backwards and jump back about a foot.
Okay, there you go. All right, all of you guys see this. What is everybody else doing?
Charge!
I'm
You can do
gonna.
it, Tom.
Who's holding the shotgun shell right now?
Tom is.
Not going.
Whoever picked up the camo has it.
So
Yeah,
he gave it to me. I asked for it.
Oh, okay, well then there you go.
Yeah, I did.
Is there any chance I could get that shotgun shell?
Who is it?
Eric, I'm carrying a double barrel shotgun.
All right. What would I do to roll to throw him the shotgun shell?
Just throw it to him. I'm not gonna worry about it. Yeah.
Okay, I throw him the shotgun shell.
And I'm gonna quickly pop out the other 2 empty shells and start loading this one in.
All right.
That would be an action. Because that was a move and an action. Who's next?
Well, if he's got the FC, he can do that and shoot. If he's got the FC to do it.
I got the
Can I
FC, but I
interrupt
don't
real
want the
quick?
negative.
Okay, then never mind.
Next, you're going to move an action.
So Nick runs in to go attack, sees Eric reloading the shotgun. From past experience, runs back.
Oh, no.
Probably a good idea.
I'm just gonna stay back over by the fireplace, and then I'm going to draw my pistol.
Okay. Now, those of you with defensive weapons, you can use them when somebody grapples you. If you have a defensive weapon, you can use your attack for that weapon in place of your strength roll. But if you fail, you get 0 to your grapple oppose check. If it's a gun, you essentially can auto hit, but you unload the entire clip of the gun.
Can you repeat that again?
So
if you use your...
if you have a defensive weapon, like any melee, like your knives.
My swords. How do I get a what? I don't understand because I don't have it in front of me. I can't.
Well,
do it.
I think see your swords, your attack on your swords is low, but that's because they're small swords. But because they're small swords, I assume that means they're defensive weapons, like a knife, which means that you can attack. Like if I say roll a grapple opposed, you can choose to roll your melee attack plus your weapon attack instead of the strength for the grapple. But
So it
if
would be
you
like I
fail,
would roll.
if you fail, then you get 0 on the grapple opposed check. Because it's like you're trying to defend, but if you miss, you don't have any more defenses.
You're wide open.
Yeah. If it's a handgun, because some handguns can be defensive weapons, like pretty much any pistol is a defensive weapon. You can unload your entire clip and get an auto hit. But
Is
you
a shotgun a
unload
defensive weapon?
the
I want to see what this. So it comes out like that. So when you roll it like that, a grapple opposed, and you add those two numbers.
you would
So
add,
if you do it the other way, it would just be a grapple opposed with just strength, right?
yeah, it's like attacking, but you're using the grapple opposed instead of the basic attack roll.
It's not much higher.
No, and if you fail, you're leaving yourself open. So
Yeah.
but it's an option. So
Okay, that's cool.
and if
Thanks
you
for
have a
letting me-
pistol when you do it, you unload your entire clip on them, but you auto hit. So because you're essentially point blank just shooting them in the face. So. I know that doesn't make 100% sense, but that's the role. So, anyways, so she goes to attack you. You dodge out of the way, and the rest of you guys. So Nick sees Eric reload the shotgun. He's like, "Well, fuck that." And then what is Jacob and John doing?
I want to move the table in front of the door. Or this, with the pans on it.
Okay.
Yeah. That, just to make sure those zombies don't come in. I believe in Tom's skill to defeat whatever he's fighting.
Yeah. You're gonna put it on its side, I assume, so it's kind of like up like that.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so you see Jacob just scooting the table and puts it up against the door like, yeah. And what's John doing?
He is going to try to. Does he have a clear shot to shoot through to towards this woman, or is
Yeah.
the person floating in the way?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I am going to. I've drew my pistol, so I'm going to shoot at her with my pistol.
Okay. What's your FC on your pistol?
It is. That's what I was just looking up.
That's your fire count. That's how many times you can shoot it. You don't have to. Each
Is it
additional
4?
time you shoot it, you get a -5.
Is it a 9 mil?
4.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's a 9mm, I think it's like 2 or 3 or something.
It's 4.
It's 4. Okay. So.
Yeah.
I'm going to just shoot one
Oh, it's
time.
4.
Yeah, it's 4. I'm just going to shoot one time.
Okay. So then it's.
Then I don't have to subtract anything, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Your first shot, you never have to, but you could shoot 4 times. Just each additional shot, you're subtracting an additional 5. The first one, you never subtract anything.
Oh, okay. All right. So it says, how far away is she? Is she short or medium or long? From
Anything in here is going to be short range, so it's going to be your first number there, 20.
Okay, so it says 20 plus 5 plus 20 equals 45%.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay, so 45. I add my 13 to that, right? For-
Well, the character sheet looks like it's already doing all that for you.
What? It's not adding the 13 for my range.
Oh yeah, because it doesn't know what range you're doing. So yeah, it's no. Hold on, wait. So it's 20%. Yeah, I don't know what they're.
Who's
doing.
shooting, Jacob or John?
John. I have Trigger Discipline, which gives me +5 RA, which is ranged attack, I guess.
Yes.
So that's the +5. And it says 1 less wasted shot. Don't know what that means.
Yeah,
And
the
then-
book's not very clear on that.
And then I don't know what the 20% is that it's also adding to it. Like,
Peter,
is
I hear-
45 reasonable? Or
Well, it says 45 for your short range, so I'm not. So
That sounds like about right. I mean, it seems like it should be 43, but
oh, it says RA plus skills plus lethality.
yeah, so range attack. Yeah, zombie kill percentage is range attack plus skills plus lethality, which is what I've been telling you guys. It's close range, so you get the 20 for the close range lethality. You must have some skills that give you. So yeah, just use the 45.
Okay.
Because that's what they're saying to use. I don't know why they're
Fuck.
doing it that way. Could be a glitch. Like I said, this book's full of typos. It contradicts itself all the time. Contradicts itself on the damage for when you're attacking actual people. So fuck this book.
So I shoot over her shoulder.
Yeah, so you miss her. Dings off the wall. You still have 3 shots left if you want, but each one incurs a stacking of 5 penalty. So the second one will be -5, the third one will be -10, and the fourth one will be -15.
Okay, so I'll do the second shot. And then the third shot.
So you just like cover your eyes and just point.
I'm the worst fucking detective ever.
Well, it's dark, you know.
yeah.
I have a fucking flashlight.
Yeah.
Doesn't help me. I fucking hate this game. Okay, so I shoot wildly in the area. I'm pretty sure I probably hit something, but it's not her.
I yell back at him. I said, "What the fuck are you trying to do? Kill me?"
I'm trying to read the letter and shoot, I guess.
You put a pretty good dent in the wall, though. The wall is not going to talk smack to you anytime soon.
You
Yeah,
can't
fuck that.
multitask, dude. One thing at a time.
Okay.
Through that wall.
So she's going to lunge at you. Oh, well, not on top of you. She's going to lunge. So give me a post. Again, if you want to use your weapons as a defensive weapon, that's fine. Right,
She got me.
She's going to get you. All right. So, oh, I forgot to do the. Sorry. It's not going to be pretty.
Oh no. Well, Tom's infected. Who's got ammo for him?
So 21 damage. Roll me a bite resistance. It's a D100 roll. Oh, I got to tell you where she's trying to bite you. She's gonna try and bite you, or claw you, or whatever, in the arm. And so if you have any clothes that give you additional bite resistance percentage to your arms.
15%.
Okay, so add that to the bite resistance on your character sheet underneath your picture there.
7.
Yeah, so add those two together. That's
No,
your
no.
target.
So it's 15 plus. Where is it? 15 plus 15%.
Okay, so 30 is your
30.
target number. Roll that in the basic attack roll.
38.
Well, whatever those two numbers were added together. I thought you said 15 and 15, so
Yeah, 30.
just 30. Yeah,
Or no, sorry, that's the basic attack roll.
yeah, basic attack roll. Okay, so she's gonna bite and it's gonna break the skin.
I might as well just shoot myself in the head.
Well, well, she's
I'll
gonna
handle
claw
that,
you,
don't-
and it's gonna break the skin, I should say. Well, I mean, do what you will, but yeah.
I guess empathy's from me and Nick then on this.
Well,
Oh, I really don't care.
all right. Well, he's
Well,
fucked.
So I'm pretty much fucked, right?
Not necessarily. You
Not
are. I mean,
necessarily?
you don't know. I mean, if you've watched every zombie movie in existence, you would think, well, hey, yeah, I'm viral, but you don't. I mean,
what are you talking about? I'm a nurse. I'd know.
yeah, cool. Of course you would know. I mean, you've only known that zombies exist for an hour.
Well, I definitely know about it's an infectious bite. Probably
okay.
through my medical knowledge, You want to roll that?
Yeah, you play it however you want, but
Well, we haven't seen anybody change, have we?
no, I mean, you know that there are zombies wandering around, and you assume
Yes.
that they're the living dead, but you don't. It's nobody you recognize, and you don't know how they died or whatever. But
Yeah. Okay. We don't know how it actually happened.
yeah,
So there's a chance you might not think that.
Well, I would definitely know that whatever just him being scratched is still very dangerous. I wouldn't know that it turned him into a zombie.
Role played however you want, man. I'm just I mean, yeah. So.
But he got scratched or bit.
She scratched it. She like took her hands, and they're like in this like these like wooden cuff things that you saw in the video there. If you see in the picture, you see her hands are in like these wooden cuff things. She like hit you with that, and her little fingers like scratch you.
Okay.
In the process.
I'm going to click my shotgun into place, and I'm going to blast her.
Okay. Do it.
And unfortunately, if he gets caught in the scatter, I'm not going to try to.
Just don't fail really bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. So, if I remember correctly, point blank shotguns have like a 70 lethality. Something ridiculous like that.
At close range with the shotgun, it's you have buckshot. Yeah, there's a buckshot, so it's 70, 10, 0, plus your ranged. So it'd be 70 plus whatever your ranged attack is.
Alright, so it's 70 plus 12, so it's 82, plus another 5 for trigger discipline.
There you go.
You're probably going to hit.
87 total.
There you go.
Alright.
And for every success is a d6 you get to roll.
7 successes.
Alright, roll 7d6. And don't forget the little exclamation point for exploding damage. Yeah, you explode her head off.
This is why you don't stand next to the chick when Eric loads up his shotgun.
Yeah, Nick wasn't running because I'm a bad shot. Nick's running because every time I shoot someone, they obliterate.
The sound echoes through the entire cottage, and your ears are left with a ringing as this thing's head explodes. Tom, give me a perception. Just you. To see something. Okay, you see there seems to be a ladder sticking out of the ground over here and a little opening in the ground.
I tell everybody that I just got scratched by her. First sign you'll notice that I'm turning into anything like this fucker is. Just shoot me.
Could I diagnose it?
You sure can.
Let's do that roll. Plus 25 on diagnosing it, so.
That's a pretty good diagnosis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You feel like he got bit in the hand, so you have some
I
options.
got scratched on the arm.
Or on the arm, I'm sorry. I apologize. You got scratched on the arm, so you have some options. If you think if there is a fear of it going viral, you can cut off the arm.
I have a knife.
That'll give you some time. Or you can try and some other like method of getting this out of him without cutting his arm off, I don't know. I'll leave it up to you to make it up, but it's going to be quite difficult.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
or
right,
you have an action point. If you do,
I
if you have an
don't.
action point, see, like action points are really good to use when you don't want to go viral.
So you say that it didn't pierce the skin or something?
You could say, well, I don't want that to. I want to change that piercing to bludgeoning, so it doesn't pierce the skin. That would be one use of an action point. Yeah.
All right, hold Tom down. Let's do this.
But go ahead and describe what you're doing. I want to see how you're gonna cut off the arm, or what you're gonna do. Or what are you?
I mean, that's probably the most effective method.
Charm.
I don't really have anything that could possibly
Which arm?
yeah. I have a tourniquet as well, and it is included in a first aid kit. So,
Okay, left arm.
All right.
In that case, I pull out my knife and say, "Would this be good enough?"
Oh
Give
no,
me
I have a
my
machete.
sword, my
much
sword,
better.
cut it off.
Yeah.
I actually have a machete, so it's much more effective.
Yeah, I look around. Says, I look around and ask like, "Who's the strongest here? Who can make a clean one slice cut?"
Me, myself. Where is it at on my arm? Is it my forearm? Is my upper arm?
It's
Is
your
it my wrist? Is it...
Yeah, it's like right above your wrist, in between your wrist and that.
I lay my arm on the table and I just take my sword and I just cut my own arm off.
Oh shit!
Jeez.
Roll an attack because I need to know how much damage you do to yourself.
Um,
I mean,
That
you're
would
clearly
be-
going to do damage. That is just
An attack roll.
an attack
Basic
roll.
attack roll.
Does
that
he get
what
any
that is?
bonuses? No, that's damage.
Oh.
By the way, does he get any bonuses for doing this to himself? Because he's obviously not trying to dodge himself.
You know what? Yeah. So go ahead and give me. Yeah, I guess 4d6s. Is that the roll? -4 successes.
How are you doing it?
Yeah, I don't. There's no rule on it. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this.
No, I mean, how is he actually chopping his arm off?
He's taking.
I laid my
the-
arm on
he
the
laid it
table
out
and
and
I
he's just
took
cutting
my
it off.
right arm, which is my dominant arm,
Yeah.
and I just cut myself off
Yeah.
about an inch
I would-
above where I
But
got
he's got to
cut.
figure out how much damage he does to himself. So to me, it's
Yeah.
just a basic roll.
Just all
But if
sick.
he fails, he's not going to miss his own arm. So I
Yeah.
just say whatever the successes are, whether they're negative or positive, should be the amount of d6s
I-
you roll.
Well, maybe
I would almost like to say that instead of
Don't
being
worry,
a weapon
I
roll,
can
it'd be a
patch him
willpower
up.
roll.
What's that, Matt?
I would almost say like instead of a weapon attack roll, since he's going to hit no matter what, it would be a willpower roll.
To see if he's able to do it, because it'd be
Yeah.
pretty damn hard to cut off your own
Good-
damn arm.
Good point. No, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah,
I do it.
You should have. Okay, yeah. So you're like, yeah, it's either this or die, or it's either this or become one of them. So,
So I do it.
all right, you do it.
4d6s.
You take 13 damage, and you're bleeding, but I'm sure our nurse here will patch you good up.
Yeah.
Nice and,
Is that fire lit?
yeah.
Is the fire
yeah,
lit?
everything
I,
is.
I
as it
walk over
appears.
there and stick my sword in the fire.
Oh my gosh, you are.
Trying to
beast.
staunch the wound. I have a sewing kit. I have a first aid kit. Why would
I'm
you
gonna cauterize it. Then you can take care of the rest of it. If I don't
Would you
cauterize
probably-
it, then I'm gonna run the risk of when I'm trying to defend myself, I'm gonna break it open again.
If I sew it shut,
Yeah, skin burn is skin burn. How long do I have to leave it in there?
It's.
What
I
is
mean, you
that?
put it in there,
Yeah.
and you go to cauterize it.
and I'll patch it. Oh wow, I failed on patching. That's surprising.
All right. Just roll me another 2d6 for damage for the cauterizing the pain. Or no, actually, you now have a pain dice, which means whenever you roll, you add a d10 to. You roll a d10 and you subtract that from your target number.
What do you mean?
Pain
Like-
dice is what they call it.
Oh, it's a D. Hold on.
So anytime you roll anything,
So it's
you
a
subtract
D10.
a D10 and you roll it at the time, or you can roll it once and subtract a number. However you want to do it. I'd recommend rolling it each time, but
Yeah, I pretty much failed to patch him up. So.
open what, Rocky?
The conversation.
Okay, so I need to roll 1d10.
Click the bubble at the bottom of your screen. You gotta go to the Resident Evil Mystery Mansion group thing on Skype on the left side there. Are you talking about on Skype or on Roll20?
I'm talking about on Skype. I'm on Skype on my computer.
On the left side of your screen, you should see all the like my name and then like the Resident Evil Mystery Mansion.
It doesn't say that.
10. So that's 14. So that's 23 damage so far.
There you go. There's your total damage. But I will go ahead and remove the viral, so you're no longer viral. I know you character doesn't know that, but just so you have peace of mind out of game.
Cool. I'm at 20 health.
Yeah.
I put my one sword back behind my back in its sheath on my my back, and I offer anybody my other sword.
I'll take it. All I have is a bottle that broke. I'll take it.
You can have the sword. I give him my other one.
No, remember I said when you hit it with the bottle. Well, you never even took the bottle. You never even hit it with the bottom. You said you were running away, so you still have your bottle.
Yeah, I said I was going to hit it with the bottle and then run away.
Yeah, but remember I said you hit it and it never broke because you failed.
Oh,
and like
yeah.
It didn't break.
Yeah, it was pretty sad.
Okay, so yeah, they're banging at the windows. Lightning's going off. I know. We just got a little bit further. I want to go before we end. I know it's
Okay. Yeah,
it's
we
kind
can.
of dragging on at the end here, and I understand
All good.
that. But
I thought it was pretty fun.
I just
We
cut
had a
my
boss
arm off
fight.
and cauterized my arm.
yeah, those are what we call OBMs, one big monsters. They are a lot tougher than, even though she wasn't big, they're special monsters, and you will get a special reward for defeating her. Yeah, probably wasn't a good idea to just open the door when she was right there, but you didn't know. She just looked like a little girl, so.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember actually how Umbrella classed them. They were called, weren't they each individual called bioweapons?
Oh yeah, I don't know how the Resident Evil world does that. The book calls them OBMs.
Yeah. I remember they had a word for big monsters like that, like Nemesis.
A few things that I forgot to mention. There is a flip lighter sitting on this mantle here.
Okay.
There's also, if somebody wants to roll, there's going to be a random item in here. It's actually going to be in this chest in her room, so you wouldn't have found it until you got in her room.
Okay.
Is it good to be high or low? Because if it's good to be high, I'll roll.
Well, in the chart, it just
Doesn't really
determines
matter.
what
do you roll?
and what you know.
D7?
1d7 and then 1d10.
Someone roll it.
I'll do it.
I rolled a D10.
Why didn't it do it? Oh,
I'm not looking at Roll20. What are the rolls for the
One.
D7?
Actually, you have to put the 1D together. That'll be like one sentence. Otherwise, yeah, just get one.
Just do /R space 1D7.
Yeah. If you click on the chart to the left where the picture of the D20 is, you can roll that way too. They bring you a little chart.
Yeah. I think he did it right that time though. He got 7
for the D7.
Yeah.
So wouldn't it be the exact same items we had last time because this is the exact
Did you
same.
roll for the D10? A 10?
It was a
10.
10.
Yeah, re-roll that shit.
Because
Why?
we're not gonna
That's bullshit.
we're gonna get one shotgun shell and the stupid clothes again.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind
You
the
just keep
shotgun
finding
shell.
these clothes scattered throughout random places. Like, what the hell?
So now we got 1 in 7.
Oh, you guys are gonna like this. You get an FNFAL. It's a freaking assault rifle or whatever. An LMG, it looks like.
I want it.
I can't
want
use it.
I can use it. I actually know how to use it.
Well, I used to.
In fact, I actually even have an RA on it.
I'm a
Take it.
detective that the tech stuff, so I'm not worried about it. You take it.
I'm a survivalist. I'm happy to mope with sounds and zombies.
I'm a nurse.
Survive through mass destruction.
I have
Who is this irresistible creature who has an insatiable love for the dead?
I gotta turn.
I have SMG Master. Tier 3. What's that mean?
You're good at using SMGs?
Oh, maybe I should take it.
It's not an SMG.
Is fucking Tony snoring on me?
That's what he said.
What?
No, it's a light machine gun. Or yeah,
He said it was an
looks
SMG.
No, LMG.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Who's
LMG.
snoring?
I think it's Travis. I've never had somebody fall asleep in one of my.
Travis.
Wow. Travis!
Yeah, wake up,
Fall
man.
asleep?
If,
We
you-
did, dude.
if you gotta head out, man, it's fine, man.
Yeah,
Wake up.
I gotta get going.
Sorry I bored you to sleep.
Yeah,
Gee.
I didn't get much sleep last night, and I'm just all messed up today.
It's alright, man.
All
Thanks
good.
thanks for sticking around so late, man.
Love you
Good one.
guys. See you next time.
See ya.
See ya.
Alright.
Yeah, I have LMG Tier 3. What's that mean?
Oh, you have LMG, not SMG?
Yeah, it's LMG. Like Lincoln Mary George.
Oh, sweet.
Then you should give it to him.
Definitely.
I'm just fucking
He's
with you.
he's set up for light machine gun.
I'm just fucking with you. I just was seeing what you said.
It's gonna be heavy rifle ammo, right? So it's gonna be pretty sick.
Is it a
value.
223 or is it a 7.62?
7.62.
Oh yeah, that's what it should be. Yeah, but
Real life, I think.
yeah, that's what it is in real life.
It's either a 7.62 or 308, either one, depending on.
Yeah, it's usually 7.62 in real life. Usually.
So it's gonna be.
It's gonna be me.
It'll be nasty.
So yeah, I'm not very good with. I don't feel like looking it up in the book. But those things are pretty solid at medium and long range, I would assume.
And,
Oh.
well, if it's a 7.62, it's one of the longer ranges.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Very accurate past 750 yards with no issue.
So could we say maybe a
80, 80, 80?
80. Man, I feel like I should look this up.
Close range would be less than long range. The farther the bullet
Yeah.
travels, the more kinetic energy it'll discharge on the target.
Yeah, so maybe 60, 70, 80, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so less closer, farther away, longer.
About 40, 50, 60.
Okay.
No, I feel like it should be. I don't know. I don't know.
Probably
That feels kind of
It's-
low
I don't know that
considering
off
a
the
it's
top
kind
of
of
my
low.
head.
It probably should be like 45,
It shouldn't
55,
be
or
over a
55,
shotgun in
65,
power.
70, like that.
Yeah.
And no, shotguns do 6 damage because you're getting so much kinetic energy in such a small area. That's why it's so much larger.
Rifle,
Yeah.
heavy rifle cartridges are 40, 40, 35. Now the gun itself is going to probably alter that a little. So 40, 40, 35, and then
The gun takes almost no penalty for multiple shots in a round.
but the medium range is 31 to 90 feet, and then 91 plus is the long range.
So do like 45, 55, 75 because it's such a long range. But you have that's really hard to do in an urban environment.
But you don't have a scope, so the long range you still can't see what you're shooting without a scope.
Take a penalty for long range.
That's what I'm saying.
If
so
it's over like
that
5
penalty is incorporated in the lethality. If you get a scope, then you get a bonus to the long range.
Okay, so make it after 450 yards. Drop it down to make it 45, 55, 45.
Yeah, heavy machine gun 40, 35, 30.
Or you can just do that.
Yeah.
And you have the options of fully automatic. Fully automatic, that's where I think you subtract the wasted bullets that Krasinski has.
Yeah.
The wasted shots because you're just spraying and praying, but you're hitting more. The damage per success is 3d6. So now instead of 1d6 per success, you're doing 3d6 per success.
You're gonna annihilate shit in no
Yeah,
time.
you should never ever use full auto.
Yeah, 100-round magazine. No, that's just ridiculous. I think I don't think that one has.
No,
100-round
do a
magazine.
standard like a 60 round or something. But I would say, well, how good was that of a roll, or is it good enough to get a full clip or full round mount, or full magazine, or half a magazine?
I'm just gonna say that there is a full magazine in there.
Okay, so that's either going to be 60 or 30. One.
Well, it'd be 61 or 31.
Yeah, one in the chamber.
Yeah.
The
That
value
would be-
is 15 per outbreak level, but that doesn't matter. You're not gonna be selling this thing. The FC, well, yeah, the firing mode is fully automatic. That's the only option you have. It looks like.
No, there's got to be a semi-automatic.
Special firing mode, fully automatic, same as light machine gun, but must be deployed. So there must be. I'll look it up later, guys. I'm not gonna waste time with it.
Yeah.
I've never dealt with a light machine gun in this system, so.
We'll get to it. Whenever.
But so your options are outside or down the hatch, or just chill here, or try and.
Let's
board
chill
this
here,
door
rest,
and
let my
go to bed.
and let the medic deal with the stuff, and we start up next time.
Yeah, this is probably a good place to stop.
Okay, I'll throw out my healing. Like, who needs help? Who looks like you're wounded? Other than Tom.
Hey.
Who's missing an arm?
I'm going to sit in that chair by the fireplace. I'm not going to sit in the room where that crazy woman was.
Okay,
okay,
there's-
yeah, she's dead, and I assume you guys make sure she's dead.
yeah.
And you
That would
find a
be-
nice gun in her drawer. Apparently, this little girl was storing away an LMG in her dresser drawer.
I know,
Oh, wow.
terrifying. But
Present.
I'm gonna do it in order who needs healing, basically, and that's how I'll do my rolls. Damn, my rolls be sucking.
I think there's only 2 of us that have been hit, isn't there?
Two. Oh, yeah, two. There's a couple people that are injured. I think there was at least 3.
It was
You can
me.
click on y'all's characters and adjust your number, the red number, and it'll show a health bar.
Yeah,
Drop.
that's what that red bar above your head is on your character.
That's why mine is at half or less than half right now.
Yeah, so what I get a 1d6 per success.